it has been requested that I inform you that we are just lay people. We are not affiliated with Free Play Corporate and its subsidiaries in any way. Our opinions are our own and amazing and accurate. So that's true of all of us. And Free Play only begrudgingly lets us tell you them. I'm just kidding. They're cool. They're cool. But like, if we say something crazy, don't sue me. That's
it's just us.
It's a good disclaimer.
Come at us. Mostly.
Come at
because I don't care.
Good evening. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Howdy.
Welcome. So we are here for Killer Queen Night with the Dallas Derby Devils.
Oh, yeah.
I might be one of them.
Mostly it does you.
That's me. So I'm Gori Midori. I'm one of the announcers for Dallas Derby Devils, and I have great company with me tonight.
Oh, hi. My name is Camber. I keep getting classified as like the female voice of Free Play Arlington. I'm mostly known.
That's a big burden.
Like, I'm mostly known for all my cosplay that I do around here, even though I'm not in one tonight. I look normal tonight.
Yeah,
it's kind
people
of
don't
thing.
recognize you.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
exactly.
That's right. I remembered you were Hugo's friend when I first met
Poison?
you. Poison.
Yes, I have done that. Yes. See, that's the thing. When I meet people, I have to say, "Oh, hi, I don't normally look like this," because I'm usually in a costume.
Let me explain my face.
Yes.
Yeah.
But tonight, normal.
Yeah.
And I'm
So-
Joshua.
Yes, Joshua. And who are you to us here at Free Play?
I'm a consistent fan.
Okay. Josh, you're also our team captain of Team Gori Midori. Whoa. Somebody put a megaphone in Chris Delp's hand.
Cool.
So we
And
are.
you keep saying Gory's name.
Yeah,
It's getting distracted.
distracting. All right, so what are we doing tonight?
Well,
What do we do every night, every month?
We
I was
win.
like, every night. We're not doing this
sorry,
every night.
yeah.
we're gonna play some Killer Queen.
Yes. Wait, we're gonna play some killer tracks by the band Queen.
Yes. That's all we're going to do tonight. We're going to talk about Queen and all of their best music.
My personal
That's it.
favorite is "Don't Stop Me Now."
That is a good one. Yes, high energy. Yeah. All right, so Killer Queen.
Not really.
It is a 5-on-5 game. Who wants to? Joshua, since you have led us to victory a few times, why don't you tell us about the dynamics?
All right, so it is 5-on-5. There's 3 ways to win. The different ways is based upon like different components. So one of them is called the snail, which is you ride a very slow object. You have to get your character on the object and push it slowly to its goal line.
Oh, I didn't know you were pushing it. I thought you were like pedaling this.
You're riding
You're
it.
riding it. You're like coaxing it along.
But the way that
You're spurring it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spurring the snail.
Basically.
so it's almost like it's one of those little wheelbarrows, but you're actually mostly riding it, just get it to go in the direction you want it. Or you get all the berries into the hive, or which I heard recently they're calling it the Pop-Tart now.
It does look vaguely like a Pop-Tart.
And I will rebelliously call it an ice cream sandwich every month. But yes, the
It
Pop-Tart.
does also look like that, yes.
Only I think, with a blue one, not so much. Haven't seen a blue ice cream sandwich yet.
Yeah.
But yes, okay, the Pop-Tart.
And those are the 2 different ways to win. Now there's a 3rd way to win, which I'm getting into because the players have to kill each other in order to prevent them from getting the first 2. But each team has one player called the Queen, which has the ability to help things move along. And that character dies 3 times.
Okay.
Then that team loses.
Okay, so and these, they have names, right?
Yes.
The military,
Military victory is when the Queen dies 3 times.
the economic,
That's berries.
and snail.
Is when you push pedal.
We had a little near miss over here.
Yeah.
Poor Sugar Rush. She stayed up. She stayed up.
She good.
Yeah, she good.
I've been
All
seeing
right.
a good fall in a good couple months.
Yeah, you haven't been to our games, obviously. So, Camber,
Yes.
tell me about the Killer Queen scene around here.
All that matters is Abs. Abs is the only character in the game that matters. I never play anyone other than Abs.
Loyalty. I like checkers.
You like checkers?
Yeah,
All right.
I could get into ska once in a while.
Okay. Yeah, no, I love the Killer Queen community that we have at Free Play. It's very inviting. I feel like Killer Queen is like, it's 5-on-5, so it's a great, like, gather all your friends and go play. And since there's so many like factors to win and there's so many facets of the game, you can be pretty varied in your skill level and still like feel like you're contributing to the team. You can still win as a team, even if you feel like you're just running around like a crazy person.
Yes, absolutely.
Like you just running berries consistently, which what most people would classify as one of the easiest jobs, other than I guess riding the snail. But you can do that just like as a consistent, just like berry and hive, and then that can be like, that's a very like plausible way to win the game. That's one of the 3 methods to win.
It is a valid contribution.
There's a little story here where I was doing one of the tournaments, and there's these 2 new people who haven't played before, and they were kind of already kind of a little bit drunk, but I put them on the side as, okay, since you guys are front of playing, you guys' job is only to run berries. The entire game, I'm doing what I've got to do as the queen, and then my 2 warriors are doing their thing. And they're just quietly yelling at each other in the corner.
Yeah.
But we won almost every game because they just focus entirely on getting berries into the hive.
Yeah. If you're diligent like that. Yeah. It's like individualist culture versus collectivist culture.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, you definitely, for me, when I play games, I like, especially if it's a team game, I like to have a job.
Yeah.
Like, just tell me whoever's in charge, which in this game is the queen. Usually they're kind of, you're running your plays.
Right. Like the jammer.
Yeah, like just tell me, do you want me to run berries? Do you want me to sit on the snail? Do you want me to go warrior and hive guard? Like, everyone kind of has their mission that they try to accomplish that game. And if everyone is, like, doing their mission properly, then your team should win.
Yeah. So which I think is why is such a good partnership with roller derby, because some similar concepts. So 1, it is 5-on-5. 2, there is like a queen, so to speak, the jammer, and she's the one who's scoring. So I mean, it's not so much about scoring in Killer Queen, but like the queen is kind of the jammer, excuse me, is kind of dictating a lot of the gameplay.
Yeah.
And then also there's a lot of communication necessary, or it works best, wouldn't you say, when there's a lot of good communication on the team, which is just like roller derby, of course. So
yeah, because like if certain things are happening, like say that you're trying to get the berries into the Pop-Tart, and that's being guarded by another the opposing team,
like a blocker.
If you don't know any that's happening, and you're focused on, I guess, doing something else, that's going to keep happening. If someone says, "Hey, can you clear the hive real fast with the Pop-Tart?" You can go ahead and do that. If someone says the snail is going in the other direction, you should slow that thing down if you can.
Right. Oh, looks like, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
And
so the more communication there is, the better you get anything's done.
Yeah. So it looks like first up we have Team Southern Hostility. Maybe they ran out of characters. And Team Kilnai. And I can't remember people's skill levels from the previous months. I'm pretty much starting from scratch here, but we're off to a start. Team Kilnai already has 3 berries in the Pop-Tart.
But they do have a...
What's going on with the snail?
The blue team does have a guard up. Yeah, blue team is running snail pretty heavy.
Okay.
They're definitely most of the way across the board.
Is that better?
Which is...
oh, wow. The snail is
pretty good.
It
doesn't seem like...
Seems like the queen is struggling to get down
I think the queen's trying to get there, but the other queen is guarding.
And he jumped down.
Yeah, so at that point, I was watching the blue queen wait.
Yeah, she was blocking, making sure that
this looks like it's happening.
Gold queen didn't get close.
This is happening.
She came in
too
from
soon.
The other side.
Yep.
That's the tricky part right now.
The
blue queen's gonna hide in that little nook there because that's where it has the most protection.
Yeah. And then for blue, it's so close that it's like worthwhile to just invest in that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, cool.
Especially since the gold queen was out alive. She was on her last life. She was not gonna risk going down there.
And Southern Hostility takes the first win.
That's kind of I feel like one of the big things is the queen is like limited to 3 lives, and she can't really sacrifice herself as much. But if you have a regular one of your other 4 people that became a warrior, like they have infinite lives. So if you just want to like vault yourself at at the other team to
just kamikaze
try to slow down,
over and over.
Very viable. You can do that because you have infinite lives.
Or even a good, well-placed drone can bump the queen out of that little nook.
Yeah.
Now it looks like they're going to do a full berry rush on the gold team this time around.
Oh, nice.
And who is Blue Skulls? Is that Yolanda? She was playing earlier, trying to check out that rust earlier.
Okay. Yeah, and so then the little wing stations are where you can become a warrior.
It's the only way you can sort it up and stab at some people.
How do you convert it? Does the
queen has to fly over it.
Okay, so the queen flies over it.
Turns to that color, and then the other team has no access
So
to
can
it.
you do that, like, immediately and just prevent the other team from ever becoming warriors?
That's a strategy some teams will use, where they will just constantly hover over every warrior thing, and then the other team will never have the chance
that's pretty
to
rude.
fight back.
That's brutal.
It's going to be a close one on berries.
Yeah. Well, the blue team seems
nice
to have
kill
it
by Kilnai.
because there's no one guarding. Gold team isn't,
Yeah.
trying to stop the
They're
blue
unimpeded.
team. So they're just running
Wow,
them in.
two more left.
Yeah. If gold team doesn't do something.
2 more left, and I can see one headed over there.
Lose it. I see 3 headed over there.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, they're going to get
It's done.
Oh.
They're struggling, but they got it.
Wow, good job, Southern Hostility.
Just
so
like that.
Southern Hostility is going to advance, although they're going to play, I think, one more board.
Yes, we play
I love that,
3 out of 3, even though 2 out of 3 is the win.
Yeah.
We go ahead and play all 3 so that we can play all 3 of the maps.
I love that last second thing where you hear them trying to get to the little hole there. Missing.
When you hear people like screaming, like, you know that you're struggling on a berry.
And under pressure, having one hole left and just constantly missing. This map is notorious for that.
This map, exactly, because half of those berries you have to hit from that top platform. So you have to literally vault yourself off and then try to like position yourself where you fall in the right spot. And this map is notorious for you just like eating yourself off and just missing like 5 times in a row and just being upset.
Yeah, this map is also one that I see most often being the most military in general, because there's so many wide open spaces and
there's not a lot of refuge.
And because you need all that military to keep track of the berries and everything else, tagging gates seems to be more an activity in this one than most other ones. Like
also, the gates seem so close to the hive that it's kind of easy to kind of bounce back and forth, guarding the gate, guarding the hive. Sorry, Joshua, what were you saying?
No, I was my thought was almost done, but I will say this: there's already down. Each queen has down 1 life. As I was saying, it's the most military of the maps.
Okay.
And they're gonna try to. I think. Oh yes, Delp is trying to do a pinch here, but he lost Yolanda's skulls before he can do it. And all I have to do is just wait. If he's gonna maintain this hover, he's gonna wait for the queen to go that direction and swooped in by
a nice warrior.
By Abs.
Oh yeah, I'm all about the Abs.
Your favorite.
Abs is my man.
Abs is the Jason Momoa of Killer Queen.
I once tried to play, so here's why Abs is like my heart and soul.
Okay.
The first time I ever played Killer Queen was at A-Con this year. I went with free play and cosplay.
Oh yeah, they took the cabinet over there.
Yeah, and hung out with them all day. And so I played probably 5 hours worth of Killer Queen in one day.
Wow.
Me and Chris Delp just stood at the machine and played so long, just whooping random passerbys in games. And the whole time I was playing Abs. And so the first time I actually played it at free play, someone had taken Abs, and I took some other random position, and I was like, I literally can't look at the board. It looks so weird. I have to be at Abs, or else I just can't do it.
So meanwhile, there's a showdown at the snail.
Yeah, look at those surgical moves.
Yeah, gold was really close to getting. Oh wow!
Got that
military.
Nice. Team Kilnai is still in.
The danger.
Yeah, when we got close, like both queens had 1 life left, and they had to move specifically, and Delp happened to just fly into Abs.
Yep. Abs bringing it home, representing.
Okay, this was an interesting board. I saw it for the first time at the 25-hour event, the charity event, with the funky little holes at the top of the hive. Oh, and blue is taking care of, like, getting that over with immediately.
Yeah, this is another one where you have to you have to jump for some, you have to go high for some, you have to jump for the bottom. I mean, it's like there's a lot of berry action.
And it's a fairly new map, too. Many don't really know what to do with it, so they all kind of just go berries. And this has gone through several iterations as far as I've seen. This is like, I don't know how many versions I've come across, but it is a very interesting map because nobody really knows how to play it. So I enjoy playing this one.
How would you play it? I mean, don't give away any secrets, I guess.
Well, generally, I just mostly Hive Guard.
Okay, Hive Guard.
Personally, as the queen, let everybody else kind of just go ham because it's just the less I do on this one, the less mistakes I make.
Okay, cool. All right, so let's see. We got 5 in the gold hive and 7 in the blue hive, and nobody's gotten any more berries in recently.
Now, if you watch Delp, his style on this map, he's blue queen. He always will stay as far out as possible. He'll try to kill them outside of that box he's in.
Not even let them get close.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, because there's always the fear that if you stop, like what just happened, if you bop the berry into the hive, it can still go in a slot, even though a person hasn't brought it. So it happens a lot when I hive guard, and I feel like an idiot when it happens. But if you just accidentally bump it the wrong way, it will hop in, and then it's a waste of a you might have killed them, but the berry still went in, you still failed.
Right.
So you really have to be careful. And there's some there's a lot of strategy to you purposely trying to bop them in nearby so that people can get them sooner and.
I'm worried for Gold Queen is just letting this berry just swoop in. One left.
They missed it. They need one berry and they can't quite get it in. But now the queen is aware.
The queen's gonna guard it on the inside.
Yeah, now she's gonna try to.
And that's for people who haven't played this board. That's just high enough that you can't jump from the bottom.
Yeah.
You have to.
Oh, that berry. Oh.
Precarious.
Just like that. That could have easily gone in. Yeah. And luckily bumped it out of the way.
Yeah, Team Kilnai doing some pretty good guarding now. After bringing it to the brink.
Blue Queen's going to come in and try to make a thing.
Yeah, Blue Queen had sent his skulls to continue his work, and now he's going to, it's called teamwork, going to
try to move that queen out of the way so that a berry can make it in. Oh, and there it is. That's what it takes.
That right there is communication. He's like, okay, we have one berry left. We can win this. Can you guard my spot as I go over there to keep the queen out of the way?
Yes.
And celebratory high fives for Team Southern Hostility.
Yep.
All right, and I guess we will see who is coming up next in just a second.
Yep, I see Chris looking at what is probably the bracket.
The list, yeah. We have 8 teams tonight. Some of them are full up at 5 players, and some of them are 4 players. And for any that are missing a player, they just get filled in by the AI, which we were joking earlier might be like a better asset than some of us.
Because the AIs usually run like heavy berry, or will sit on the snail. Yeah. It's like a whole thing you don't have to think about.
Yeah, it's like they don't get distracted. Yeah. They don't like wander into left field.
Exactly. Yeah. They're very committed to their job.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna lie. There are times where I'm playing casually and I have like nothing but AI and I'm winning, and someone jumps on my team. I'm like, oh well.
Yeah.
Because it's like you're right. They tend to just do random stuff. They keep not quite landing, or they don't know where to go, or they're running into a wall. Like, where is my character?
Yeah.
Right. Yes. Oh, I did that the very first time, maybe even the second time I played. And then one of the people on our team last time, she was like, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just, thanks. I don't mean to drag you down. But that's the beauty of it. Like, yes, it does not necessarily help, but you're also not sinking your team entirely.
Yeah.
Like, you might be over there picking huckleberries, and, well, I guess we need berries. So, not picking huckleberries, and the team can still win. So.
Yeah, it's like
it's hard to drag a team down.
Because when you first start playing, eventually you will start to notice where you are. You'll start to get the mechanics. It's just, this is one of the games that is really easy to pick up. It's just it gets crazy when you start doing the more dynamic stuff, like trying to fly under a hive without bouncing, or going head to head with a queen without dying. But as far as the simple mechanics, it's fairly simple.
Yeah.
And if you play like a good 10 games, you'll be at the same level as most of the decent players.
Yeah,
we'll see. We'll see about me.
I mean, you've improved a lot.
I mean, as you pointed out, some of it's been accidental, which I will totally take. But yeah,
I've become a big fan of the soft point confusion.
Yeah. So, all right, we've got our teams taking their places, and we've got a young player on one of these teams. You can barely see him on the camera.
Yeah.
You can just see his head. So this is a Dobry Illustrator against Regina George. I can only really make 2 Mean Girls jokes, so I'll try not to just like repeat them over and over. But, yeah.
That's where my head was going. Like, I know that name.
Yeah, exactly. So while we're waiting for them to start, I do want to point out and thank Free Play for this beautiful background that they made.
So nice.
Yeah, so we've got the logos from 4 of our 5 teams. So actually, I need to send in an updated one because Suicide Shifters, the green and black team, they took a hiatus last year because we were trying to restructure the teams, and in fact, we just had a draft 2 weeks ago where the whole league got reconfigured into the 5 teams. So we're kind of going for like fresh blood, fresh competition. Like we'd had some dynasties happening for a while, and we wanted to kind of hit reset and make it just as exciting as it would have been at the beginning. So yeah, so now the teams have been reconfigured. Some of the skaters are on the same teams they were on last year, and some of them are on brand new teams. But it's pretty exciting because all the loyalties have been all mixed up now, and they're gonna get reconfigured. So.
Whoa.
All right.
Is Cloud?
What?
Is Cloud the one that is?
Yes, that is Cloud.
Cloud is queening.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Is that unusual?
Oh, I'm a fan of Cloud.
Okay.
I've become a fan. I've become a big fan. Cloud started playing maybe about a month and a half ago, and has just gotten better and better and better and better.
Wasn't Cloud the one who was like swapped to our team and then swapped back, and I was upset about it? Yeah.
Yeah, when it happened, I was like, yay!
Yay!
And then like, oh.
Yeah. That was a tease. All right, so, all right, 4 on 4 berries.
Yeah.
5 on 4 berries.
The Gold Warrior just accidentally put a couple of berries in the blue
hive.
hive.
I noticed that.
It happens.
Regina George. And then Snail is dormant. Nobody's paying. Oh.
There we go.
Just as I said that, somebody jumped on the Snail.
They heard you.
I believe it's.
They were listening.
Yeah. I'm transmitting messages to the Queen's brain.
Oh, nice.
Oh, something cool happened.
Yeah, another Queen death.
Nice.
So now
one of the Breeze had a.
Gold's down to no extra lives.
Oh, no.
But they only need 2 more berries.
So now Queen's kind of in defense mode.
Yeah.
Or she needs to be.
But they only need 1 more berry, and it looks like the AI is going to do it for them.
You're kidding.
Man. Good job, AI.
They are happy.
Good job.
Awesome.
No.
So AI is basically like Daft Punk goggles.
Yes.
Okay, that's cool.
Little Cyclops bugger.
Yeah, they're like a nice little robot.
That's awesome. I mean, it's like a trench coat, so it looks a little creepy. Or like that's what it looks like to me. I'm like, why are you in a trench coat? Are you like a flasher? That's weird.
Probably.
But then the goggles are nice, so.
But they have nothing to flash because they're a robot.
Right.
They would just be metal.
Right.
You can look at
I was like, I see some strategy happening. Yeah, on the blue team over here. I see some pointing.
Oh boy.
And
I see some faces.
Yeah.
Some distasteful faces.
Yeah.
A lot of discussion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of planning happening
here.
here.
Oh my goodness.
They're probably just like, ugh, I hate that team.
Big gestures.
She doesn't even go here.
Yeah, that's
See,
what
I got it in. I got in the joke.
The world could never have too many Mean Girl references.
See, I feel the same way about Bridesmaids. And I went to a Halloween party where somebody was dressed as the as Annie, the main character from Bridesmaids, and I was like, "You are my soulmate." If I had known you'd be here, I mean, this is a stranger.
Yeah.
If I'd known she would have been here, or she was going to be there, I probably would have done my own Bridesmaids costume.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
You see that?
Yeah, killed on the snail. Ouch.
Now, if you're watching the Gold Queen right there, spending most of her attention tagging the gates.
Oh, okay, yeah. You're right. Oh, Warrior came through.
Yep.
Is that? Oh, that's Bree. Not Ado Bree, but the other Bree.
Yeah, the other Bree.
Other Bree is just
your
on a
sister.
killing spree. Yes.
Oh, I didn't even know she was here.
Oh, she was the one making all those heavy gestures over
there.
there.
Oh, okay.
Team Blue.
It's hard to recognize some of them on the
from their tiny itty bitty picture in the corner.
Yeah.
She got so upset from the last game. She's like, okay,
we're doing this.
Now I can tell what she was saying. She's like, okay, all you guys just do whatever you want to do. I'm gonna become a warrior. I'm gonna kill everybody.
And I'm gonna kill everybody. Yeah. That was probably it. Hey, that's one way to do it.
All right, so we got 1 win each.
There's me a moment where she's gonna start cussing up a storm. That's when we beat her.
Yes, yes. Then the whole arcade will know. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, this goes back decades, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we got some more strategizing from the blue team. All right.
Maybe it's a mental. Maybe they're psyching out the gold team
by making them wait.
Yeah. I mean, I'd do it.
I'm excited to see the first move from the Gold Queen to see what they do. They've been making smart choices lately.
We're going up high. Nope, dropping down low.
Being mysterious.
Killing the snail.
Once again, just straight protecting gates, which is a good thing to do. If Gold Queen can tag the gates before, but looks like Abs is already up.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Gold Queen somehow didn't die.
I think the lucky stars on that one.
Got a lot of blue warriors going around.
Nice.
So Gold definitely needs to watch her back.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing kill. Just flew in there, scared off the other queen,
close.
and then went for the dead set. But yeah, you see the Gold Queen is tagging gates as much as possible because for every kill the Gold Queen makes is the potential of knocking out a warrior.
Yeah, so if you see there at the top, the two queens are bouncing off each other. If the queens are at the exact same height, then neither of them can be killed.
Yes.
So if they can both go to the ceiling, they can indefinitely bounce off of each other until someone drops just barely
in the beautiful dance,
and then they get a kill.
I'm really impressed with Cloud's improvement.
And Queen lives were even, so both of them have died
just
once. Okay.
Oh.
I know Cloud really is trying to get that snail kill, but there's just so many other warriors.
It's like it's making those quick.
Oh, it's too dangerous. When you're going against a warrior, they have infinite lives. They're more willing to risk.
Both of them lost a queen just now.
They did.
And also the
berries are tied. Snail's still neutral.
Now if the queen was smart, would
military.
Never mind. Just stand where you are. The queen will eventually kill herself on your sword.
Yep.
What it doesn't say is that they all wiped on the blue side, so all the queen had to do was tag that last gate and just hold all the gates, and then they're just stuck having
they would have no more warriors. Yeah.
Because the gold had one berry left. Now this is where everything goes out the window because no one knows how to play this one yet.
Oh yeah, this one. This one looks more like a oh jeez, what are those things called? You know what? If anybody knows like Japanese groceries, Japanese food, these look like little bars of Calorie Mate.
Like Pocky?
No, not Pocky. Not at all. Calorie Mate is like maybe the Japanese version of not a power bar, but something similar.
It's supposed to be like a good for you, like low calorie.
Yeah, I don't think it's low calorie, but it's got some sort of like nutritional balance or something.
Yeah.
I like them.
Some sort of something.
Yeah. So, how are we stacking up here?
Well,
okay, so blue?
Blue's going heavy berry, but gold's got snail right now.
Oh.
So they're sending. It looks like
gold is. Oh man, I don't see any
close.
Man, there's a blue warrior who just isn't even looking. Like you could just swoop down and get the snail, but they don't even realize it.
Yep, they got it.
Wow,
just like that.
I was scared there because of
small child was happy.
The amount of
oh yeah.
What do you call it?
The disembodied head is bouncing.
Yes. Head and arms.
All right, that was good. So Regina George also advances, and Bree is not happy, and we will feel her wrath later.
Yep,
I'm certain.
She's looking unhappy.
Yeah.
we are getting the anger from her.
The stink eye.
Oh, hey. I see people from my team getting up, so I think I might be
okay.
I might be going.
You want to jump on?
Yeah, I think so. I am going.
I think she does.
Au revoir.
Now we are in sibling rivalry.
This is what happened. I didn't have a place.
I'm here to separate you two.
I didn't have a place to put my purse.
And
I was like, let me put it right here where they have to commentate. So if someone tries to steal it, it's going to be on camera.
Oh, that's really clever.
Right?
Yeah,
right?
That is. Anti-theft.
Hey, I'm not going to, be so overt. Like, looks like your boyfriend is playing next.
So how does it feel to lose?
So here's the thing.
Tell me the thing.
The thing is that I don't know.
Speak your mind.
So not everyone in the world is taught how to not be rude. And it's okay. It's okay. We still love you anyway, Miss Gori Midori.
Oh, you were talking about me. Oh my
no,
goodness.
it's okay. It's okay.
No, I'm just straightforward. That's all.
But
Hey,
seriously,
hey.
why did you lose?
Because
I'm just trying to start a
look,
fight.
I'm obviously not good at this game. I don't know why they keep insisting otherwise.
I think you're being. I think that's
You're
false
almost as
modesty.
good as me on my bad day.
Realistically, though, we played way better as a team than we did the last time.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's improvement.
Everyone was equally better,
Okay,
except for me. So still sucked.
so mostly fair.
I saw you went for the hat trick one time, and the next time you actually tried again, and boom, you missed terribly.
See, I didn't talk like that about you.
Burned.
Did you just say I crashed and burned?
Crashed and blurned.
Blurned.
You blurn like a blaring horn into
I
the
still
ground.
love you anyways. Worst brother ever.
All right, we've got Manic Pixie, who is, at this, relatively speaking, she's a veteran. Like, when it comes to the Derby Devils and Killer Queen, she's been here at least 3 times, maybe more. So Manic Pixie and Gemini Storm, who is here for her 2nd time. She was here last month.
Now, Gemini Storm has 2, I don't know who they are, but those 2 that just walked up, they were playing with me earlier, and they were fairly good.
Yeah? Okay. So they're formidable challengers. Okay.
But it is Antonio on Manic Pixie, so that's our.
Oh, that's our, okay. I remember, yes, he won with Han Solo. Yes, the first night I was here for this. All right. Let's get this show on the road. So let's see what strategies are emerging.
So they're going straight for berries on the
gold.
Gemini Storm.
Yep. Gemini Storm is burying it up. And the Queen is guarding Blue's, well, not guarding, but Queen is aggressing against Blue's Hive.
It's really strange is usually when Anthony plays, his team is the team that runs the berries. And they're using his strategy against him, but they don't even know his strategy.
Right,
they don't
right,
know
right.
him.
Well, this is the strategy of people who don't know that much about what they're doing, which is that's the category I fall into too.
Ooh. I'm real impressed with the Queen on the gold side.
Yeah.
So first
So
left
who
the
is
hive
playing Queen? Just the guy in the maroon?
Yes, but
Right.
I don't know who that is.
Mystery. All right, gold only needs 2 berries left. Yep, and that's down to 1. We've got Blue Queen trying to prevent that last one coming in.
Okay, literally, I don't know how
What just happened?
I don't know how gold is doing this. Like, look, they only need 1 more berry.
Yep.
They're
But
all
Blue is becoming vicious over there because now there's only 1 spot to.
Oh.
There we go.
Okay,
This Gemini Storm, man.
watch his face. He is so bothered right now.
He's like holding it in.
Anthony, like now he's gonna like take it super seriously. That's what he
Okay,
does. He builds
okay.
on it.
Now he's like,
You know what I would really love? Like, if the Queen from that team was from, like, Ecuador, and it was, like, some, like, legit, like, Peruvian versus Ecuadorian. Mystery Burgundy's probably not. Hey! I think I know him. I think he was there on Friday night when we played at Free Play. Was it Friday? Did we go to Free Play on Friday? Maybe last week?
I mean, like I
All
don't
my
think
days
it's,
run together.
I don't believe it's Dylan.
No, it's not. Dylan's not here. I think I played with him, and he had a kid, and then him and I were on a team together, and we were tearing up his kid and his kid's friend.
oh no.
Like, I'm pretty sure that's him.
I think he is.
If
a kid,
so,
though.
he's pretty great. No, he's not a child.
So
that is the man.
No.
Anthony-
Look, okay. Well,
Oh! So Blue Queen just did the thing you were talking about earlier where she knocked a berry into the hive that she was trying to prevent berries getting into. But otherwise, Blue Queen was doing a really good job of, well, was.
Snail advantage on gold.
Man.
That was very dangerous, I think, for Gold to have just stood there by the snail for so long.
And I think the problem is that Blue doesn't have any warriors. It's just one queen trying to cover both the snail and the hive.
Yeah.
They need some warriors.
But look, they're about to put that one.
Okay, or maybe they don't. Maybe they don't.
Oh, man.
Wow.
I just love it.
Snuck up.
The triple.
When it takes 10
five
times to try to get up one berry.
I took my headphone off to listen for the
Do you ever remember your first game and like how terrible you played and like
3 weeks ago, yeah, totally.
Jumping into the ledges instead of on top?
Oh
of
yeah,
them?
I still do that.
I love the best part where you're trying to like get the berry in and you jump forward and then you go, oh, never mind, I'll be right back.
Oh, do you guys ever? I still do this day when I like get to the gate and I have no berry.
Yeah,
and it's just like, just kidding.
Wait, I've never done that before.
I literally am like,
I've gone by some berries thinking I picked up one and then missed them, but I didn't make it all the way to the hive.
Yeah, I know. I've like made it to the hive and I made it to like the gates and I'm just like,
nice.
Nope, I'm not going to be transforming today.
Now, I will say that there was one time Gori Midori did not have a berry running into the hive. Someone died in front.
And I just kicked it.
Kicked it into the hive. And I'm sitting there going like, I don't know how that happened, but thank you.
But you appreciate it when it happened.
Yeah. I was confused. I was like, why'd we lose? Oh, we won. Okay.
Was it me?
Was it me?
Okay.
Did I have a berry?
Blue needs 2 more top berries.
Wait, so I guess what you're saying is I have done that before. I've made it to the hive with empty-handed.
You were empty-handed and someone in front of you had the berry. That's the berry that you had that you won with. It was totally by accident. Like, I hope it's on purpose, but it might have been by accident.
Absolutely not. Bree, what were you saying? What were you telling us about this game?
Oh, no. Blue only needs 2 more top berries.
1 more top berry.
Okay.
No, 2. Oh, that's right.
Yes. You're the fun one. I'm the smart one. That's how it works.
That's true.
Now they need no more top berries.
Oh, yeah.
Now they only need 3 bottom berries.
But there are no more queens left, so they really need to get this, or the queen needs to stay out of trouble, which looks like she's trying to do.
Oh wow! So this is exactly his strategy. He just basically just has everybody go berry.
Wow, we've got two warriors now.
Oh,
trying to
that gold queen is freaking me out.
Yeah.
Gold
team is so damn lucky.
How Gold Queen survived that, I do not know.
Yeah. I'm also impressed Blue Queen is making it.
Gold Queen, I'm not sure what Gold Queen was doing there.
Okay, so Blue only needs 2 berries now. They got 1 done in the last minute.
Just like that.
I'm assuming Gold Queen was trying to bait the Blue Queen to shoot down so he can go around and do a kill, but
Blue Queen was like, nope.
Twice in a row, it backfired. Now here we have my favorite.
This is my favorite map now, right? What was yours before? Because mine was night before.
Mine was, I think, mixture of night or dusk.
I think I disliked all of them because I'm just not good.
Someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I don't like any map.
I like the game, but the map still routinely mess me up because it's like I'll miss ledges or whatever.
The night one is usually my favorite because of the fact that it berries underneath and it has the
drop.
The drop.
I do like
with
the drop.
The wrap. And
okay, that one's my favorite.
So you can go many different ways.
I love this song so hard.
Oh no, this is my favorite song from the 80s. Absolute favorite.
There's this boss of mine that I used to have that I really like his sister, and his sister told me that he used to rock a T-shirt of this band.
Crowded House? Crowded House is awesome. I think they're Australian. Or no, I think they're from New Zealand, maybe.
Oh man.
They're not.
They're not one
American.
of those islands, and they're amazing.
Once again,
Manic
Gold
Pixie.
Queen was way too aggressive. Those last 2 games.
Team Manic Pixie, aka Anthony and friends, right?
Yeah, Namasai.
They won, and I think that means I am up. So
what? Okay, Angelica,
I'm gonna have to
is that
leave.
her name? Oh, both of y'all have to leave, right?
Yes.
Yes, we're on the same
teammates.
Sorry for everybody on the feed who saw
If
me
you guys didn't know
adjusting.
this, my brother's about to play, and my mom wanted to give him up for adoption, but she didn't know how to read the English adoption paperwork, so it just didn't happen. Just kidding.
You were an accident.
That wasn't even a joke. That was the truth. Hello. My brother is being honestly mean.
Aww.
I'm just kidding.
Brothers are the best.
Especially my brother.
Yeah.
You know him.
Yeah.
He's your friend on Instagram.
Yeah,
I saw this happen.
Y'all are so cute.
You're so cute.
No,
I'm glad you're here.
Oh, headbutt.
We just bugged.
Booyah.
Yeah. That sounded
okay.
really loud
I'm
in my
kind of
ear.
used to it from helmets.
Murder, She Rolls on the gold side.
All right. What do we got?
Got some more teams coming up. They're getting ready on the machine.
Yeah. So how'd you do?
My team did not win.
Lame.
But you know what?
And she had some choice words about it. I could see it on the little
Yeah.
screen up there. I could see her commanding and demanding them do better.
I heard her over
No,
there.
not even. Not even. No. Everyone was great. And let me just tell you that my teammates that I played with this time, that were on my team last time, were all significantly better.
Well,
Okay.
that's good.
Like, we actually won one game.
Yeah.
When did that ever happen before?
All right.
I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
Brendan makes a really great queen.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he did a pretty good job.
Having a good queen really matters.
Yeah, it makes a big difference. They're
Yeah.
kind of pivotal to the game,
Yeah.
just a little bit.
Just a little. Just a little bit.
So yeah,
Yeah.
everyone looks like they're getting in position.
Yep.
So, who are the teams right now? Gory,
Yep.
Midori, and Murder, She Rolls.
Yep.
Which one is Murder, She Rolls? Which one is it?
The one in the Dallas shirt on the gold
Okay.
side. Yeah. That's Miss Murder.
Isn't that a song?
So
Maybe.
show Murder She Wrote.
Yeah.
No. Miss Murder.
I don't. Maybe? Is it a.
Right?
God says
AFI.
yes.
All right, cool. Good to know.
don't know that
Somebody knew something.
They were helpful.
Hey, that's okay. There's a lot of good bands.
It's not sad
God
that
is
you
showing
know
his
that.
age by how old the song
If it's
is.
sad that you know that, God, it's sad that I know that. And
Yeah.
that's not a sad thing.
No.
All right, and we're off.
You said AFI, and I was like, oh my God, the memories. I have plenty.
Did you split your wrist to them too?
Got a queen.
I'm just kidding. I'm just like,
Just like everybody else in high school at that time. Duh.
what color were your peekaboos? Mine were blue. Just kidding.
Well, the
Berries running. Look at them.
our blue
Okay,
team
Gory
is doing
Midori
really good on berries.
needs
Yeah,
literal 3 more berries.
that is crazy.
Also,
I
their
literally
queen is doing
blinked.
some good work too.
2 more berries.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
One more berry.
Oh, oh my goodness. That was so close. Smack it, smack it.
Oh my gosh. We have a queen and a warrior in there.
Oh my goodness. They are trying. You got two
warriors
warriors
and a
and
queen. Oh my gosh.
It's
this
just
is
like
so close to
bouncing.
Going in.
This is madness.
It's the greatest.
Nothing makes us better than Hungry Like the Wolf playing in the background.
Yes.
Yes, we're sorry you guys cannot hear the atmospheric 90s music
Yeah, it's
playing,
amazing.
but it makes a difference to us.
They've had such a good playlist tonight. What
They really
the what?
have.
Yeah. Gory Midori
Military.
takes the win.
Yeah. By Queen, not by Berries. They were so close. That was awesome.
All right, let's do it again.
I like how basically they're like,
Map.
we're going to win one way or the other. So either give us this berry or we're going to murder you. And then like the other team chose to get murdered.
It's like you're basically putting your queen in a corner when you put her.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Exactly. I was like,
I was reading the
I
thing
was like, where is
earlier.
this?
Yeah.
We all knew the reference was coming.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
I didn't mean to.
requirement.
It was like actually happening though. Like it's true.
I love when berries get kicked under. That's my favorite.
I freaking hate this map because of that. It makes me
love-
so frustrated.
I love this map. This is one of my favorites because you just fall.
Yeah, that's true.
this was like my first favorite map, and I really like Twilight map now.
Yeah, I do like the Twilight map.
That's like the newest one, and I like. There's something about that map, like I think the color scheme on it.
The color
Yeah.
scheme is really nice. It's very like aesthetically pleasing.
I've only
just to
seen
look
it
at.
like once or twice the last 3 or 4 times that I've been here. It like comes
It's
and goes.
relatively new to the game.
Yeah.
I will say that.
Yeah.
So you started playing this in like the perfect, most opportune time. It's like the golden era of Killer Queen stages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here you
Uh
are.
oh, look at the snail. Oh my goodness, they are almost won it by snail.
They're really trying. The
Yeah, they
Queen
are.
and Warrior are trying to stop them.
Blue's trying to fight back.
Trying to ride it back a little bit. Might help out.
Yeah, just a little bit. Run.
Berries
They're
on
doing
both sides are very lacking.
Yeah, they are. Blue's getting up there now.
The thing is, like, Blue Gold let go of snail control, and that makes me real sad.
Yep. Oh.
Never
mean, I
let
guess-
go of
Blue.
snail.
Good.
I should go for Blue because it's like my brother's team, but like
But,
realistically, I mean, do we care about Josh?
I mean, are they about to win though? Like,
okay, or Gold's getting some berries. They're both getting up there. Alright,
so
they're tied on
Gold has
Oh, Blue's
ooh.
heavy
Oh,
berry
Blue
run right
is-
there.
Yeah.
They got one
Blue,
left.
Yeah.
Gold.
One more, maybe 4 more on the Gold
I
side.
don't know why I said Gold that last time, and I felt like that one dude, like, I like Gold.
All right, yo, here we go. Here comes Blue Queen to try to
Now,
distract.
here's the thing.
So that they can get that final
Gold
berry
only
in.
needs 2 more berries, and there is no
One more
one
berry.
there.
No, they're just.
There
oh,
is no
but
one
Blue
there.
just got
Oh,
it by
Blue got
berry.
it.
Even while the queens
Oh.
are just fighting.
While they were distracted, yep. That's exactly was the plan.
Yep.
See, I thought that Gold was
Snags
gonna
another
like sneak that last berry in there
I know,
while
they
they
were-
were fighting.
I
on
did too.
the
I was
blue
like, ooh,
side.
they're gonna be really close.
Uh-huh.
All right, let's do it again.
My brother looks like a World of Warcraft character.
He does. It's quite awesome. He remembered my name. I was like, whoa, that never happened.
Really? No,
yeah.
he's really great. There's people like his hugs. And,
Aw.
like he's friendly and he gives good hugs.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure to get a hug before I leave today. Hey, I love hugs.
There was this one chick. She's really cool. Her name is Corbin. And one time she was just like, he gives the best hugs. And like
Aw.
she basically had people lining up to get hugs from him.
She's gone around telling everybody. He's the
Yeah.
best hugger ever. I love hugs and high
Oh
fives.
wow,
Ooh.
He gives
that
pretty
was
solid
a very
high
very
fives.
fast
Oh, and
military
Blue-
victory.
Blue takes it all the way. Nice.
Got them kills.
Yeah.
With them skills. Feel bad that I said that, but you know, it's too late now.
don't. That's hilarious. Oh, that's great.
Now we get to play on the pretty map.
Yay, pretty map. Nice. It is pretty. Yeah, I want to say I only get to play this one like every once in a while.
I just want to assume that those are fireflies in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely down for that
Yeah. They keep moving.
because
Why
they're
not?
moving. They're not stars.
Yeah.
Fireflies would make the most sense.
It just makes me so happy.
It's like a very nice gradient in the background for the sky, from that pinkish
Blue
to
is
like the
running.
super dark blue.
They are running those berries again.
Yeah, they don't have too many left.
Gold's trying to get the snail. Only need 4.
I love everyone super concentrated, like I'm playing Killer Queen phase.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
man,
he
that
kicked it up
yeah,
in
that
there.
gold queen got another.
Oh
that
my
is-
goodness.
There is nothing more upsetting in this game than when you're hive guarding and you accidentally kick a berry in
Yeah.
the opponent hive and you're just like, I hate myself. I hate everything about myself.
And Blue takes it.
I contributed
Blue-
to this loss.
Yeah. Boink.
It's very annoying. It's very
Blue
frustrating. It
totally
happens to me
took
a
that.
lot because I'm very bad at hive guard.
Oh no.
I feel you.
Well, that was that. Good job, Team Gory Midori,
Yay.
taking that win.
Go Gory.
All 4 games,
Go Gory.
even though they only needed 3. They beat up on them that last game too, just for good measure.
Go brother. Go Josh. Hey.
Gory just skates on
And
by,
there she
showing
is.
off.
It's flying.
And there he is following.
Yep, yep. Gymnast
Who's
Storm
Kill
versus
Nine?
Kill Nine. Kill Nine,
Oh,
the
Kill
science
Nine.
guy. Kill.
You said Kill 9,
Yeah.
not Kill 9.
No, Kill Nye.
Nye.
Yeah, like Bill Nye. She's a science teacher.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I know her.
Yeah, it's quite awesome. She's quite awesome. She's the one in the pink devil shirt there.
Yes, I really appreciate what she does.
Yeah. I just love her name so much, so very much.
I mean, I feel like all of you guys have pretty good names.
We try, that's for sure. It takes a minute to think about them.
Yeah.
Adobe Illustrator is brilliant.
It's like a little bit too much for me, but I really
She keeps going back and forth with her old one.
And Zombie.
I mean,
She's
they're both great.
Be Zombie to me.
They're both great, but I keep trying to talk her into keeping the Adobe because I just think that's neat.
Yeah.
It's a cool play on words.
But I mean, she's both. She's everything.
Yeah, why
not? She's every woman.
Yeah.
She's like a modern day Whitney Houston. Like,
I love that.
Let her be.
That's awesome.
I love that Kill and I has a devil shirt.
Yeah.
It's a whole bunch of little devils.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty good.
She was talking about how she got it on a steel earlier.
I love the devil. No, I'm just kidding.
I love Satan.
Might want to be a derby devil.
Wait, didn't they already play the song?
Maybe.
They just played this like 5 minutes ago.
Just maybe.
It's a good song.
Like, I'm still going to sing it again. But.
I was going to say, who's running the playlist? We can go take over. Come home. And it begins.
Yeah, this is going on.
All right, and the game has begun. So now we can stop singing. Oh, and an early
Thank you.
Queen
Thank you
kill.
for doing that, Kember.
I'm always down to sing 100,000% of the time.
I really appreciate this fact about you.
I am by far the worst singer, but I am the most willing to sing in public.
No, I probably definitely
the most willing.
I'm right there with you. I like to do karaoke. Let's do karaoke one night.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
There's this place called Eastbound.
Uh-oh, okay.
Eastbound, it's in East Dallas, and on Wednesday nights, we have a friend named Sunny who does the karaoke there, and she is the Tiz.
Nice.
So we should go do this one day.
Love
and
it. Blue
Gemini
takes
Storm,
it.
One by berries. That was
berries.
so fast.
I've been on a karaoke kick lately, so that sounds like fun.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever actually done like legitimate karaoke at a place.
I've done it at my house a lot recently.
Because I don't like drink or anything, so I never go to bars.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
You don't drink or anything?
No.
Oh, you're like my brother. My brother doesn't drink or anything either. Y'all should start a no drink club.
I'm very lame.
No, it's not lame. That's
not
actually
lame.
very cool.
It's the best thing that you could do as a person.
Yeah. Not needing
when you're
alcohol
gonna be, you're gonna be like,
I'm just really cheap, and alcohol is too
hey,
expensive of a hobby
it
to
is.
have.
It very much is. That's true.
So I'd rather just not.
This is what's gonna happen.
Save money.
You're gonna be 70 and you're gonna look amazing. You're gonna be healthy
That's
as
the goal.
fuck because you don't drink.
And then have all the things because she's gonna have all the money.
Yeah,
True.
yeah.
That's my life goal, is to be old and attractive and single, doing whatever I want with my life.
There you go.
We're all gonna
Life
live
goals.
in like double wides.
Yeah.
And
wrinkly faces.
Have a shit ton of beer in our fridge.
Yeah.
That's
Pretty
our
much.
life.
That's about it.
So right now, it looks as though
It's pretty even.
blue. Yeah. Snell's
Fair.
not too. I mean, Snell's more towards gold realistically, but as far as the berries and such, we're doing pretty solid. Queen lives.
Yeah, well, I guess.
Gold has advantage.
Yeah, gold's up on it now.
that was so dangerous.
Yeah.
And gold killed
and
the
gold's
queen
gonna sweep in
again.
on that. Telling you, queen's getting in on the action. But
Yeah.
another queen's already there. Is just asking for trouble.
Oh, better stay out of the way.
Especially on this map with the
knew
wrapping.
it. I so saw that coming.
Yeah.
Go gold.
There you go. Now we're tied on wins. They're not going to go down without a fight.
I really like Gemini Storm's. Who's Gemini Storm? The chick with the.
Yeah, with the Dallas shirt on her side, on the blue team.
Okay, so who's the chick with the cinnamon?
Space buns?
Yeah.
The what?
That's what's called cinnamon
That's her
rolls.
daughter.
With
That is Gemini's daughter.
the,
And
okay,
Gemini's son.
I am digging her hair so hard. Like
Super cute.
I'm living for her.
Yeah, she brought her kiddos with her today.
I feel the need to explain that they accidentally did the same map again, and so they did a quick kill off so that they could pick the correct
Oh,
map.
I was wondering why that ended so quickly.
Yes. So that was not a real
match.
Yeah, they're
Good
switching
to
now to a different map, so now we
Okay.
can have a legitimate game.
Also, I thought that I guess Gemini Storm's son was someone that I played this game with over the weekend, and that is not
It
true.
was not true. It was some other small child.
Well, he didn't look like a child to me earlier.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's him. And then he had a son and his son's friend, and we were killing them. And then, like, that's not
Nope.
not him. Yeah.
Oh, man. Love this song.
My friend.
Blue's on a berry advantage.
Oh, man. Blue Queen just wrecking. Orange, blue, or whatever, gold. I'm gonna never not call them orange.
I know.
Not a single. Okay, they finally got their first.
Finally
berry.
got the first
I
berry.
was wondering if they were gonna
I was going to say,
just
are we?
not commit to berries today.
At all.
The thing is, Camber, they're gonna do it on their own time.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Not on
Sorry,
yours.
I shouldn't have rushed them. I
Yeah.
should have just let them be them. So sorry, Kill Die.
They don't like being told when to put berries in.
Yeah, they
So
don't like
it's
being
Kill
told
Nye
what
and
to
the
do.
Devil Shirt, and then Sugar
And
Rush.
Kill and I just
sugar
got them a
rush,
win.
Sugar rush.
Every time I pass by her, I go, sugar, da na 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 da da. Oh, honey, honey. All right.
Okay, see if Kill Nye can pull it off the win for all three.
My friend.
Okay, Blue already
Got
came
some
in.
queens chasing each other down.
They got top berries. Like, they're working on their top berries anyway.
The best ones to go for first.
Oh,
They are
that
the most
queen.
difficult to
that
get
gold
to.
queen is getting
Is
them.
getting them. I'm telling you, she's on a
Wow.
mission.
Yeah.
And that mission is death.
Yes. Damn. Not even giving them a chance. Gold.
Yeah,
I was
another
gonna
card
say.
in that hive. Good.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I was gonna say gold might win it by snail on this one. Uh oh. Queen's trying.
Queen kill.
Oh no, gold.
Oh
The
no,
snail,
you
the
better.
snail.
There you go. There you
The
go.
snail. Oh,
Ooh.
queen bounce over there.
You better get her.
Blue only needs 3 more berries. Not sure if it's going to come into play
Oh.
before
Bloop.
queens kill each other.
They might.
Oh, they only need 1 more berry now.
And
They better change their
You
attention.
better jump. There you go.
Got it.
Yeah.
While all the other chaos was happening.
2 for 2.
Whoever lost that match chooses that.
All right, so we're apparently doing 1 more game, and whoever lost that one gets to pick,
Ooh.
which would be Kill Nye. But they got to do a bonus round first.
What
This
is-
is the snail bonus round,
Nice.
where
I
there
was gonna
are
say.
many, many snail options, and
Ah.
it's first to snail wins.
Oh my goodness, I have never seen this, and that's the greatest thing
Yeah,
ever.
so it's literally just like
The blue's gonna win.
snail,
she,
snail,
she-
snail.
She got on it a
Well, yeah,
second
because the
ahead.
queen's not doing anything.
Yeah.
I think they decided. I mean, the bonus round doesn't matter. It's definitely just like a mini game for fun.
Yeah,
So,
that's awesome.
but there's like a snail one, and then there's a all warrior one where everyone is a warrior, and
Oh,
it's just like who can survive the longest, and everyone just kills.
That's awesome.
That one's also kind of intense.
That sounds like fun. Just murdering each other.
We lack murder here.
I
Yeah,
was gonna say I'm pretty hostile.
we
hence
encourage
the name.
violence.
What is the most hostile thing you've ever done?
Ever broken someone's bone?
No, no,
Oh, weak,
sure haven't.
weak sauce.
Yeah, right.
I broke a girl's bone playing soccer.
Nice.
She was on my own team.
I
it
was
was an
gonna say,
accident.
that wasn't like intentional.
No, it definitely wasn't. She just had
necessarily.
very
So-
weak bones, I assume.
I don't know. I used to beat the snot out of my little brother, and then anybody that picked on him, I would
You
beat
also
the
beat
snot out of
them,
them.
yeah.
So, yeah, I was a mean kid. I mean, I wasn't, but I was when I had to be.
Yeah.
So.
Both teams pretty even on berries. Got a hive guard in each one.
Gold's gonna try to run that snail again.
And Blue's kind of distracted right now. Hive Guardian things and not worrying about Snail, so it's getting there.
They might want to worry about that one, though.
I don't think they've noticed, and the Queen's kind of distracted by the other Queen.
No, I don't think that gold drone knows it has a berry.
The blue team keeps trying to stop them.
I know they're sacrificing themselves, but it's not going to be enough.
Run.
No, not enough.
They
and
won.
Kill9 takes the victory.
Yeah. Kill.
Kill.
Nine.
Kill.
I know. I love it.
Kill.
Does anybody want to commentate?
I was going to say they're going to have to because
Ask,
I have to go.
Where's Emily?
I believe I'm next.
Emily's
Y'all have
supposed to
fun.
be the tag team commentator
Okay. Tag
with
team.
the pink hair.
Oh, that's
Murder
all
She
I was-
Rolls
okay.
and Adobe Illustrator. Adobe. I'm not, It's complicated. Oh, I'm losing all of my commentators. Hello, this is the Camber Show, where it's only Camber and no one else. And we're gonna sing karaoke for the next 2 hours. Ready? Oh, just kidding. I'm being joined by other people. You guys got lucky. Y'all have to hear me sing karaoke now. Well, hello, Gory Midori.
Hi, Camber. So, fresh off of our victory.
Yeah.
And you're on team Kill9 or Soho? I forgot already. Gurmaid.
Little Gurmaid.
You're on
I'm Soho.
Soho.
With Soho,
Okay.
yeah.
So, are you guys advancing?
I think we are. We are.
Nice. Good job.
So we might be
Nice,
playing
nice.
up after
All right.
this one.
I think.
So did all of our teams win?
Did your team win?
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome, then.
Swag.
We've got the victors
Yeah.
row here. Yeah. No big deal.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, so
Who do we have playing?
now we have
Murder She Rolls and I already forgot. Oh,
Adobe, yeah.
Illustrator.
Adobe Illustrator. Okay,
Yep.
cool. Okay, so a little bit aimless so
I was
far.
like, all I see
Yeah.
is chaos so far.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay.
They're pulling it together now.
Blue's running
they're
some
starting to run some
heavy berries,
Blue's already got the berries going.
but some gold warriors are going to try to stop it a little bit.
They're playing some great music tonight.
We got more quarters to add to the honeypot. Can I put them in?
Awesome.
Only if you put them in near your mic so that we get the ASMR
Oh,
of
the cha-ching
coins.
That's awesome.
I'll do my best.
Okay.
Blue's progressing
Nice,
pretty
nice.
quickly with the berries.
Oh, Snail is making progress.
Yeah, I think they've kind of ignored the snail. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's like
good.
3 whole quarters. 40. Okay, so the quarter pull this evening is benefiting Children's Hospital. Okay, Children's Hospital. Oh yeah, Cook Children's Hospital, which was also the beneficiary of the marathon, the game-a-thon.
Yeah, the extra life.
Yeah.
And the snail won it.
Yep, gold snail.
And that was a snail victory.
Yep. I think they
Nice.
just got ignored.
Yeah.
They were too
Yeah,
busy
they
doing
did.
everything else.
That's how you do it, man.
that they definitely ignored.
All right.
So that's 2 for gold.
So what happens here with the quarters, if you guys
What is
don't
that
know
one?
at
Let's just
home, is that the winners, one rep from the winning team gets to reach their hand in the honey pot and pull as many quarters as they can, and however many they can, they get to do with as they please, whether that's keeping them or adding them to the, because the rest of it gets donated, right?
Yep.
So the stuff that doesn't get pulled definitely gets donated. And let's be honest, for the most part, the winners who pull the quarters usually also donate.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this
Yeah,
is all
that's
for a good
typically.
cause.
Yep.
And we're on to game 2 of this matchup.
Gold's running their berries pretty.
Yeah.
Oh,
aggressive
yeah.
They're
right
definitely
now.
ahead on berries right now.
Head on berries.
And they're ahead on
Uh-oh.
Queen Lives.
I think they learned their lesson on the snail. They're protecting it pretty quick.
Yeah.
Pretty-
Can't get away with that twice.
Yeah.
That's definitely something that at least one person that's
Oh, they
not
got
the
2
queen
more?
on the team needs to be looking for, so
Right.
they can
One.
tell the queen
Snail
to
spotter.
go over there and do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if not, you do get tunnel vision, and you completely forget that it's
Yep.
a major problem that you need to be paying attention to.
This is one of my favorite maps, only because I can. If I mess up and I fall, I just fall straight through, and I'm
Yeah,
almost
yeah. You
immediately
just
back
yeah.
right.
It's a
And
short.
Gold wins with their
Wow, yep.
economic
Wow.
victory.
With
Telling
their
you
berry onslaught.
Heavy berries.
That was pretty great.
All right, yeah. I think we've gotten up to like $20, $28, $30 in one fistful. Wow. Impressive.
No,
That's
Soho.
really impressive.
I have to ask Chris if how much last time she got like $42.
What?
Yeah.
I thought I was
She beat the
doing
record.
badass.
She beat the.
Wow.
Hey, Chris.
Wow.
What? How much did?
He's not listening to us.
I know. How much did Soho grab that one time? Do you remember?
How many dollars?
How many dollar quarters?
It was like $42 or something.
You can tell us off mic.
What?
What? Wow.
Yeah.
That's.
How is she's tiny?
I'm like trying to envision the way.
Wait, one hand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She literally just went in, grabbed it, and pulled it out.
Just like the amount of quarters
Blew
it
his
takes.
mind.
to
Is this what I
that.
missed last month?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
It blew Chris's mind.
That's really impressive.
So that just shows you it's not about
Yeah.
size. I mean, I'm talking about Derby. Thank you very much,
Yep.
people.
That's right.
We all knew.
You can be
All right. Well, Team
Looks
Gold
like-
is
Yeah.
winning
it.
berries,
Yep.
but Blue's not far behind.
Here comes the blue
Okay.
queen.
The Queens are kind of trying to duke it out
Oh.
without actually duking it out.
So
more
gold
for
now
gold.
now has 2 left, and blue still lagging. Well, now at 3.
Now they're at three.
Really what's happening is the Blue Queen is trying
One
really
more,
hard to
one
die,
more.
and for some reason the Gold Queen is not
Here comes
capitalizing on that.
Oh.
There we go. It happens.
The Blue Queen was definitely flying way
Yeah.
too low.
Had they not won there, the berry was about to jump back in there,
Yeah,
and they
that's
would have
true.
won it
Yeah.
economically as well.
Wow, that was another clean sweep.
Yeah.
Nice job, Adobe Illustrator and team.
Now they get to do one more.
So so Bree's doing queen over here, huh?
Looks like it.
Yep.
Interesting. Bree and Bree, which they
Bree
bonded
and
over,
Bree.
right?
They did.
I've heard.
They are BFFs. They are BFFs.
Bree FFs.
That's pretty
I feel
good.
vaguely bad about saying that, but you know.
No.
No, that was
Too late now.
amazing.
I'd be bragging about that for like 3 days.
I know, right?
So is this a relatively... I only saw this map for the first time at the marathon, or the
Yeah, I think this is
Yes,
a
this one
relatively
is
new
the
map.
newest one.
extra life.
And they've done several like updates to it, and they've
Okay.
changed things about it.
Okay.
To make it, I guess, how it is now. I think
That's
they've
cool.
been changing it to make it as best as they can be.
Mm-hmm.
So it's still new enough that I don't think there's a like solid strategy created for it
Yeah.
yet.
Sure,
Other
right,
than
right.
like go for the top berries first.
Yep.
Sure.
But it's I feel like it's just like any new thing. It looks like it's at an awkward angle and it all just looks weird.
Right. Well,
but
this
I
is
think it just
the
takes
only,
time.
in my opinion, this is the only map where the berries are even like remotely difficult to get to.
Yes.
Yeah.
All the other ones, it's like the berries just
the
kind of fall in
queen
your lap.
picked that last one in there.
Oh.
We got very close on berries on both.
Yeah.
1 to
Oh.
1.
Gold is almost there.
The
Yeah.
He's
queen
Well,
got
they're
two or
both.
three. Look at him.
Both of them are
Oh,
only
man.
missing
Oh.
one.
Yay,
Oh,
gold
got it.
gold.
Yep.
Wow.
That was a pretty
some
good one.
stress-
Yeah.
stressful burying. High fives all around on the gold team.
Wow.
Blue team walks away in defeat. That's how it happens.
Good game. Good game.
Good game.
All right. So
All
we are
right.
progressing along nicely. I think I might have to play next. I'm not sure.
Same.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, are we? Okay.
yeah,
Not
I'm
okay.
playing.
So
Desmond.
I'm good actually.
Yeah.
So I'll talk to myself.
Yeah. You can have the Gori Midori show. We've been doing
Yes.
karaoke, so if you would just like to do solid karaoke by
All right,
yourself,
cool.
that's
Yeah.
totally
I
available.
mean, I'm half Japanese, so of course it's in my
yeah,
blood.
yeah.
I'm gonna do a little bit of this. Oh. I killed it. Oh, no, it's back. All right. Sorry, people who are listening to the feed. I'm all alone. No longer. I have Joshua, my captain, here.
I am back.
All right, so Callie Adder, who is in the chat, you can catch us. Well, you can catch Killer Queen anytime at Free Play, but also if you want to play with us, the Dallas Derby Devils, we'll be back in January. We are going to take December off because, there's a lot of holidays, people are busy. And so, yeah, we're going to be back for our monthly event in January. As soon as we get the date finalized, we will Congratulations, Bree. We will put that on as an event page on Facebook, and then you'll know. Yeah.
Welcome back to another segment of sibling rivalry.
Oh, that's Wildcat that I was just talking to. Okay.
Wildcat. She has a son.
Yes.
I like her and her son. I remember
Wildcat,
them.
do you hear that? She's in the chat.
She's not here.
Yeah, because she's in the chat. She's like, oh, this is tonight. Well, dang it.
That's the only reason why she's not here.
Because
I'm not going to go.
She wanted to
be
stay
in the
home.
chat.
Yeah, she wanted to stay home. And then we've got HD Atomica, who I don't know. I don't know most of these
I was like,
people.
which one of you is that?
Yeah, right. That's a pretty cool derby name. HD Atomica, you wanna come join? You wanna come try out? We're having this is a good time to announce that Dallas Derby Devils is having our orientation. We have a couple a year. So if you've always thought about trying roller derby, December 8th at Forum Roller World in Arlington, just down the street from here. You can come out and you don't have to skate that day. It's just an information session. You get to meet some of the skaters, and they tell you what all joining derby entails. So if you're feeling brave for 2020, December 8th is the day for you to come out and find out what derby's all about.
I'm excited about that.
Are you coming?
I might.
We would
check it
love
out.
to have you.
And then you have to also realize that the very next day is Josh's birthday.
Okay.
So we have to go to orientation and then have cake.
That sounds like a solid plan.
They have all three.
Actually, you should. Is he coming too? He could be a referee, or.
Do you want to be a referee for derby?
Josh, do you want to be a referee for roller derby?
Sure.
Say yes. Say yes. Say yes.
Come to orientation. It's the day before your birthday.
Yeah, it's the day before your birthday. It's at a skating rink, so I mean, technically they have birthday setups, even though it's vacant in the morning. All right, we should be talking about the game. Sorry.
2 more berries.
Manic Pixie. Manic Pixie. That team kind of kicked ass the last bracket, I think. And looks like they are going to take this one. Oh, Chris is doing his best to keep those last two.
Wow.
Manic Pixie still makes it.
I don't know who is on Manic Pixie, but they sounded cute. They're like, yay!
Shockingly, it's not the team with the tiny little boy. Like, they're all adults over there.
I'm really salty about Angelica on the blue team right now on Manic Pixie.
Sorry, what?
I'm a big fan of Delp whenever he plays, because when I talk to him, he doesn't seem that he didn't really carry a lot of emotion. But when he plays, if he wins or loses, you get ready for all of his expressions all at once. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, it's okay.
I think he meant to.
I'm already offended.
No,
I'm just kidding. No, it was Angelica. Angelica, last time that we played, she was on my team.
Yeah.
And she heard Delp wrong, and she thought that Delp told her that she was on my team, and she was like, perfect. But Delp was like, no, you're on his team, right? And I was just really salty. I'm like, oh, so you think it's perfect that you're not on my team? And now here she is, her team's gonna beat my team, and it is perfect for her.
So, meanwhile, Manic Pixie won in what, 90 seconds? That last game was really. Oh wait, they didn't even have another game. I'm only seeing one victory up there, but they played.
No, it's for the session. So that was the first game of those two playing against each other.
Oh, okay. I'm so confused now. I thought that while you guys were talking about Delp, I missed a second victory of Manic Pixie, but I was just imagining things, I guess. Okay, so what's going on here?
I was really hoping that Manic Pixie would get dealt with.
Me too. I don't want to do with Manic Pixie. I prefer if they got dealt.
Wait. Okay. I am hearing it right. Okay.
This is a thing.
It's a thing.
Yeah. Well, there was a game one time where Delp kicked the berry from dusk from across the map into the hole from the winning thing, and I typed in, "Yep, I just got dealt with."
He's amazing. The stuff this man can do.
That's almost as good as Bree FF's, which I just heard. You and.
Oh my God, that's the most perfect thing ever. Yes. I would love to be Bree FFs with her.
Mm-hmm. I think you are.
No, I totally am. You don't understand. She just there's something about her that's just good. Like, she reminds me that there's good people in the world.
So the what's it called? The bonding over the breeze was such a thing last month that I heard about it all the way in Louisiana when I checked in for my status update, because I wasn't here last month. And Chris is like, well, yeah, some people won and some people showed up or whatever, but the breeze, they got along like gangbusters.
Oh,
No, because
I'm impressed with Delph right now.
The
Right?
first time that
I
she
know.
was here, like, it was just like an instant connection. And the second time I came and she wasn't here, and like, I wouldn't stop talking about her
Oh,
on the stream.
aw.
I was just like,
Oh, that's
Like-
Back in the day of Zombie.
I felt like
Oh,
she's my other
Zombie.
penguin. And it's like, you know, when the penguins go without their penguin, they just want to cry.
Oh.
She's my penguin.
Like last time it was like,
She's probably like, this bitch thinks I'm her penguin.
I'm sure she's
oh,
honored.
Man.
Honored and
So
flattered.
they both
Delph
need
is
two
doing
more
it.
Yeah,
berries.
he's being a real
He's
Wow.
SOB.
He's been guarding that hive and
They're,
when the
they're
berry's
both
been-
now down to one more.
Berries have been
he
cooking.
better get that berry out of there.
Oh no way!
Did he stab it? Can you stab a berry if you're the queen? Oh! I can't believe this.
Like
These
he's
berries.
doing a really good job at kicking the berry underneath the hive.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that was
his skull
nerve-wracking.
doesn't really know what he's doing. The skull's just preventing him from doing that a second time.
Yeah.
If he can get that another berry in there,
Man, that's some queen stamina.
but yeah,
They-
literally,
Cool under pressure.
literally, Orange had like I guess maybe 6 of their berries empty,
Yeah.
and Delp just held down with
The
only
whole
2
time
left.
with one, yeah.
And the berries are going into the hive.
Okay,
taking it
now
back.
gold only needs 1. So it's all about the berries. Meanwhile, somebody is on the snail. It'd be really funny if it was a berry stalemate and then the snail takes it. In fact, I would love to see that. Every second, I'm getting closer to seeing that. You guys! You guys! Oh!
I need to apologize to my boyfriend because I'm over here like cheering for Delp's team and like his team won. I'm like,
I mean, he put in such a good show.
Yeah, I mean, like
with all that defense.
all that effort. I just want him to win. You know.
Yeah.
He held down that high forever.
Man, I got really invested in the snail though. I'm sad. Didn't get my way.
It was always round 3.
Okay.
it's because Anthony talks a lot of shit and I've been wanting him to get Delped with.
Yeah, I'm not really looking forward to going up against Anthony, but I think we got this.
We did it one time. You did it one time.
Well, like I beat one game, but I lost a set.
Yeah.
I've yet to beat him in a.
Ew. Well, you beat Dylan, so you can beat him, right? No, not the
Different.
same.
Not the same.
Oh.
Whoa,
okay.
did you just think Dylan and Anthony were on the same level?
I don't know.
Whoa.
I only come here once a month.
Dylan is really good at everything.
Okay.
No, Dylan's pretty great.
But Anthony specifically.
I'm really hurt that
amazing.
Dylan isn't here.
Why?
Because I love Dylan.
Oh,
I
you,
always
you're
wanna
sad
see
he isn't
him.
here. I thought you said I hope he isn't here.
No.
Because we're talking shit about his skills at Killer Queen.
No. I love Dylan. Dylan's
Okay.
great.
All right.
Like I'm only as good as I am because I've been playing for like not an hour, a year and a half. A year and a half, and Anthony has beat me by like an extra year. So
Okay. Dang.
it's like almost like True Blood rules there. Like
Come
the longer
on.
you are a vampire, the more powerful you
Come
are.
Sorry, guys. I didn't mean
No,
to do that.
you can actually hit the notes, so keep it up.
Okay.
Wait till I try.
We got some crosstalk over here.
3 more blue
Oh,
berries.
Oh. One of them is the high ones. One of the high ones. Oh, it's a snail!
I'm surprised you weren't invested in the snow this time.
I know. I didn't want to get my hopes up.
I didn't even see the
Disappointing.
snail.
I didn't either.
I was so.
Nobody was paying attention.
I was watching the hive guarding
man.
skills of Delp.
Delp, yeah. He just draws you in.
Who's the other queen? I can't remember anymore. It's-
What do you mean other queen?
The one on the other side. Man, what's his name?
No idea.
So we got Delp on the gold side, and we have somebody on the blue
Anthony?
side. Yeah.
Oh, I was like the one we were.
How did you forget his name?
I forgot he was there. I've been watching Up the entire time.
Oh.
Yeah, he's. Well, I won't. I already gave you a hard time tonight. I'm not going to give your boyfriend a hard time, too.
Do it.
No. I was going to say, well, he's kind of forgettable, right? So.
Anthony
The only thing that makes him cooler than most people is that he's half human, half llama.
Oh, I thought it's
And
that
if
he's
it-
dating you.
No.
No,
Okay.
that
That's not
usually-
it. That's a liability.
That
Like,
kind of makes him not as cool.
I was
Half
more of a
human,
friend
half
of
llama.
him before it happened, but then now he's just like, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
He's from Darkest Peru.
Yeah, he sure is.
Oh, that's the llama. I thought it was alpacas.
Well, Paddington Bear is actually from Darkest Peru. That's where this stems from.
Oh, okay.
And I guess, like, I expect that everyone knows about Paddington Bear.
I mean, I know about Paddington. I just don't know where he's from.
That is where this
I know
has
he wears a
failed me.
slicker.
I don't even
Slicker?
know what that is, but I want
Is that the hat or is that the raincoat?
The raincoat.
Oh,
A
okay.
slicker.
Raincoat's a slicker.
If it's like specifically those yellow rubbery ones.
Whoa, you see that dodge that Delp did from that guy I
Oh.
don't remember?
Yep, I did. Didn't work forever.
No, it didn't. And they have one berry left on the blue side.
Mm.
Can they stop him?
Oh, not only did they not stop them,
Kicked it in.
kicked it in.
Um,
Damn. Was that 4 in a row?
You did it!
Huh. That was a little painful. Yeah. Manic Pixie doing a great job.
I heard you yell.
And Ruthless
Sure.
is right. Yes, I overheard that.
He is ruthless.
Mm-hmm.
That fella there.
All right. I think I'm probably next, but we. All right, so we
It's
need.
time to take down Regina George a notch.
Does anybody want to? Hey, Camber.
Hello.
We need.
I will do
Maybe.
this thing.
Okay, we need one more person.
We do. Need one more
Blue.
chatter. Someone else come chat with me. Actually, oh, it's me by myself. Karaoke time.
Hey guys.
Karaoke and nothing else time. Hey, it was a good win. I agree, chat room. We are the best. We are going to win. Hello to the Camber and Camber Alone show, my favorite version of this show, where no one can tell me what to do and no one can stop me from saying whatever I want. Ah, darn. Chris Delp showed up.
Sorry. Just going to do my best. At least I have Gourmet with me.
That's true.
All right. We fought hard. We did our best.
It was
Anthony
some
is
stressful games.
really good.
Yes.
And I am really okay.
Are you really okay?
You're vaguely all right.
It was a good game. It was fun though.
We
I felt
yeah.
like we did pretty good.
Yeah, I'm happy I didn't give up.
We had strategy, and that's the whole point, right?
Yes,
That's-
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Communication.
Yep.
Yeah,
pretty
no,
good at that.
I wasn't, as far as our games go, like I wasn't able to, and thanks for joining us, Little Gourmet. Actually,
Yeah.
who cares about the game? Thanks for coming out. Thank you, Dallas Derby Devils, for joining us.
Awesome.
Always a
I'm
pleasure
gla-
to have you out here.
always glad to be here. So it's always fun. A fun Monday night.
What's
for
up
us.
to Kelly Adder? Yeah, no, I'm so thankful that you guys come out and support us and give us an excuse to get all together and be idiots. Oh, it looks like they're playing.
Oh yeah.
So we have Team Gory Midori on the blue side and Team
Regina George.
Regina George on the gold side. There we go. So looks like a early lead for Team Gory Midori.
Yep.
I don't think they won last time. So usually Josh's team, and that's Josh is the queen for Gory Midori, the blue team here. Usually they win if Anthony's not in the house.
But Anthony's in the house.
Anthony is in the house, and he's won every single match I've seen him play.
That's
at
not
Free
true.
Play.
We actually did lose our very first game, match, whatever.
How did that happen, by the way? Is he tanking over there?
I don't know what happened.
I
feel like
felt like he was tanking on the map that we got really close because he let me kill him twice.
On the one where we were both at 1 berry.
Yep.
Yes, yeah, for the longest
I mean,
time.
he just kept telling us, hey, you should get those berries in. Hey, get those berries in. And I was like, go there. I was like, we only need 1 more berry. I feel like I should go warrior. And he's like, no, just go berries. Just get the berries in. I was like, there's like 4 warriors. What are you supposed to
No, he was never going to let that last berry in.
Yeah.
There were a few times where it felt hopeless, where I was like, okay, I fought him off for like 2 minutes or however long it's been, and I look over and the score is like all the berries to 2. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Looks like blue just needs 2 more berries.
Yeah, speaking of all the berries to 2.
And the snail
gold
is so close
Yeah,
to
gold's close on the snail, though. It's like Hive Guard for Regina George for Levi.
Yep.
Not Levi. That's Cloud.
Is that Levi? He's so short. So Regina's son, Levi.
Yes, he's barely on camera.
Yeah.
And blue got some berries.
Gory.
That was close.
A win for, yep.
So I felt bad for my partner Arthur here. You see him on the far right of your screen giving some advice to Cloud. Arthur knows the game pretty all right, but his hands do not move fast enough to fly.
Yeah.
So it's weird because he's a Honda player in
frustrating.
Street Fighter, and that's just the guy who matches hands, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, he can't hit the button fast enough to fly at the top.
Yeah.
And if he can, it's gonna hurt him like shortly thereafter. And I don't want one of the best Street Fighter 4 players in the country to like break his hand playing Killer Queen.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So I was very, very into like getting him a teammate that could queen for him potentially. And Cloud has stepped up from the Denton area. Cloud's a free play Denton player and has been practicing a lot. So yeah, really happy to see Cloud out here. There's actually quite a few Denton players. Emily's here from Denton, Quaid, Cloud,
Very cool.
and one more, Riley. So thanks to the Denton players for traveling about an hour and 15 minutes to come play with us.
Yeah.
Lots of berries in a hive for blue. They're
Oh my
all going in
gosh.
now.
And they're all being kicked in.
Yeah,
and
Queen is
It's
trying
so
to
hard.
guard.
Yeah,
but
they are.
It's hard to guard there, especially this is the map where I fear Josh the most because he's so good at hive guard. You can see him just shutting down the hive over there on
Oh,
that
he
side.
just kicked that berry.
And he can kick them in from the opposite side. He's really, really a savant at guarding this hive. And he'll make himself a backstop, like right there where the High Seas Hottie logo is.
Yep.
You can't actually see it on our overlay right now, but there's a hole there that the berry can go through, and he will just kick it right through.
Yeah.
You can see him kicking it right back, right there.
Yeah, it happened to me a lot during some practice games before it started. He had just backed up to it to where the berries couldn't go through.
Exactly. He makes himself into a backboard, basically.
Yeah.
Looks like blue only needs 2 more.
I wanted to do that so bad in our match where we got kind of close, but I couldn't keep the berries away for the split second I needed to just be the backboard.
Yeah.
I actually called the Major in to help me. I was just like, Major, come in here and die in the hive. Like, we got to do something. Oh, look at this. He's actually set it up to where Stripes is waiting on the berry.
Yep.
Yeah, to kick through.
This is a play. I said play. Yeah, he's going back again. Nice bump there from Stripes.
Their
Stripes
defense.
play.
Yeah, there was a
That
little
is-
defense going on there. That was pretty good.
Who is that? That is Gory Midori as Stripes.
Is that Gory?
Yeah.
Getting them stripes.
That is some
Tag
next level
teaming it, right?
tactics. And
Yeah,
Gory
there we
Midori
go.
sinks the last berry in. 2-0 Team Gory Midori. Way to go. Forgive my jitteriness. I've had like 70 coffees today.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
The night is young.
It is.
Did you? So John Brown is on my team. Josh W, one of my coworkers, requested to be on my team. Initially, I said yes until I was like, John, what's your last name? He said Brown. I'm like, oh no, I've got Mr. Brown on my team.
Oh man.
Now we can lose in style. What are you thinking of your chances to get your first win, Camber?
Vaguely all right, I guess. I mean, I feel like our queen is really good. The rest of our team is vaguely lacking.
I feel like
it still makes me
that's literally every team
nervous.
Every team.
in the
So,
contest.
like, I would say our Derby Devil on our team is superior to our 2 randoms on our team.
Well, they've been playing now. Like,
So-
Cartman,
Yeah,
how much
we've
have
been
you
playing.
played?
Yeah.
I've been at every session, it seems like, that we've had since we started this year.
Oh, and
so.
you were here on your birthday? Thanks
I
for
was
coming
here
out.
on my
It's fun.
birthday, yeah.
I forgot to say happy birthday when we were out,
That's
too.
okay. Thank you. I had fun. Thanks for playing some Killer Queen with me and get some practice in before tonight. Looks like Blue only needs 1 more for economic, and they got
There
it.
you go. 3-0, another sweep.
That's
Yep.
the way you do it.
Team Gori Midori moving on to the winners final, but they will play this last map just for the heck of it.
Because it's so darn pretty.
Yes. So this last map has actually changed again in the beta. We have the beta, and now this sort of middle part of the top is gone entirely, and there's no like little hole there.
Yeah.
There's no killing field to get into the hive, so it's just wide open.
Interesting.
Yeah, like you said on commentary, like it's gone through a few revisions. They haven't settled on what they want yet.
Yeah.
The players are vaguely unhappy about it when I talk to them, at least the veteran players.
About this map?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Yeah, very, very controversial map. Some tournaments don't even run it. I think it's a map. Like, it's balanced on both sides. So
I think it's super fun.
Yeah,
The challenge of getting the berries in, you having to jump in, and just like Blue is like just kind of hanging out in that
Whoa.
in that one entryway.
1 low berry to go, and that's it for Team Gori Midori.
Golly,
And that's an easy berry
They
to
can get it from the below as well, so all they got to go do
They've
is
got
go
a
under.
good berry team.
Yeah, just jump up. There you go.
Yeah,
That's
and
it.
they got it.
Dunskies.
Congratulations, Gori Midori, 4-0 sweep. Regina George
That's the way to
still
do
in the losers bracket. All right, I gotta go call another match.
Chris leaves us to go do his actual
great.
job. Not talking.
Not talking.
Part of my job too. It's a fun
Yeah.
job.
All of the above. So now we will await.
Are we still in? Who's next?
I don't know. I think he is trying to look at the bracket and find out. And then he will inform us. Because I don't know, are we doing losers bracket right now? Or losers now? Southern Hostility versus Adobe.
So that would be me.
Ilaskaida.
Again, these are very short stints.
I
get
know
to
they
jump
are,
in.
yeah. There's so few teams, we're always cycling in and out, so.
Wish me luck.
Yep. Good luck. I was trying to think of a Little Mermaid pun, but I know so little about the Little Mermaid, I couldn't think of one.
Well, now there's Disney Plus, so you can binge watch that.
That's true.
I
saw the live one the other day.
You?
Yeah, I thought it was. I'm a costume designer, and I felt like the
yeah.
costumes were a little lacking.
Yeah.
And I was kind of disappointed by that.
Yeah,
that was really
I get
my sole concern.
That was literally the first movie or the first thing I watched whenever I got Disney Plus.
Oh.
Little
The
Mermaid.
Little Mermaid.
Like live action?
No.
No, just like
The
the
original.
Wait,
old
but
one.
you
The
talking about
original, like-
costumes.
I was talking about the live action one. I was
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
I don't think I've ever actually watched all of the Little Mermaid, and when I watched the live action one, I was like, I don't remember some of these scenes in the
Yeah.
movie. So obviously, I have not watched the whole thing. But yeah, I was
Yeah.
kind of disappointed in their costume design, and
Okay.
as a cosplayer and
Right,
as someone
right,
who
well, yeah.
sews clothing for myself, I was
Right.
kind of like,
You're like,
could-
I
you
could
could do better.
like, like with the budget they probably had,
Right.
they could have done
Exactly.
more.
Yeah.
They could have done a lot
Like,
more.
yeah.
Especially now that like everything's all mermaided up.
I know.
You know.
It's super popular right,
Right.
now.
Yeah. So
All right, so
So
Yeah.
I'm up. So
I
Yeah.
am
y'all
coming
have fun.
fresh from my
Go do some
victory. No
war,
big
yeah.
deal.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That
Are
was
we
a good
still
sweep.
4-0 sweep.
Are we still all winners?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
no. We lost our last one, actually.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, she's in the losers.
We're in the
Off over there.
Okay.
Over
Yeah.
there.
All
Well,
right.
she's about to go play in the
Yep.
losers bracket.
Okay.
Yep,
Which
in
means
losing
she
bracket.
could still win.
That's true.
That's true.
Right.
The losers can come back and
Instead
be
of moving the
victorious.
Ooh. Ooh.
I would just like to say that I own those same socks that you're
Really?
wearing right now.
Oh, awesome.
When I saw you come in, I was like, why do those look so familiar? Oh, I'm pretty sure I own those.
Yeah. I've probably worn them 3 times in my whole life.
Really?
Which, I mean, I think I bought these like 10 years ago.
I'll say mine that I have are also pretty old.
Yeah, yeah. Well, cheers to us.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's Adobe against who? Soho.
No.
No?
Oh,
It
you're
is
right.
Soho.
Soho, you're
Yeah,
right.
It's okay. So who do you have your money on?
I feel like Soho. Well, yeah.
Let me look at who's
I feel like-
queening.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I feel like
I'm gonna go Soho.
I think
that was like
both have pretty valid like possibility of winning.
Yeah.
But
it's not a shoe-in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
Okay.
sure. I feel like it's gonna be a good match.
Like, so I just had the okay, so first of all, as I've said a few times, I'm not great at this game. That's fine. I'm perfectly happy with my station.
Yeah.
However, I did have my most favorite victory of all the times I've played this game just then. So we realized, so my teammate Matt and I realized that the queen kept killing us when we were trying to get to the hive.
Yeah.
But if we just like stayed right there, the berries were staying.
Yeah.
And so then we started like hovering on purpose, and what was it that happened? That was
you were stripes, right?
Yeah.
You were just like vaulting your body at the queen, and you were bouncing off of the queen and like distracting her enough that
the other one got in.
He was able to get in and get the berry.
Yes, it was so satisfying.
Yeah, which is a very valid strategy.
It was so satisfying.
Yeah, when the little bears have infinite lives,
right?
You can just throw yourselves at the queen.
They jump us right there at the hive.
Yeah, so that's when if you can continue to come back fast enough, the queen doesn't have time to kick the berry away, and the berry just like recycles there, and then you can just like keep bouncing and trying to. Yeah, we did the same thing in one of our rounds.
Okay.
It was just like, oh my gosh, like,
especially if it's two bears and one can run interference and the other one can do the berry. So yeah,
it's definitely a possibility.
I'm very pleased with my team. Yes, thank you, Josh.
I am very pleased too.
Yes.
They have one half focusing on one thing, the other half focusing on the other.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Works like a charm.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see.
We got my
what
sister's
happens
team
when you got good
going against.
Who's McDurkleton? I want to know. McDurkleton is talking about how they didn't realize it was such a thing here tonight.
Yeah, once a month, man.
Yeah, that's right. Get over here next time.
Yeah, instead of going to Board Game Geeks Con this weekend.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about that.
Yeah,
it costs too much money.
Yeah.
It costs way less money to come here and play Killer Queen and have more fun.
Plus blinky lights.
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right. So it looks like we are about to take off with this matchup. It is Soho, Southern Hostility, and a Dobry Illustrator. I believe this is a loser's bracket, right, Camber?
Yes.
It is.
All right.
Who
How many more matchups do we have left?
I don't know.
One or two, probably.
I'm not sure who's all left in the winners, other than I know both of our teams are.
Right, yeah.
Oh, wait, you're with.
I'm on Manic Pixie.
Oh.
With
Manic Pixie.
Anthony.
Oh, the ones to beat.
Yeah, we're the ones to beat.
Uh-oh.
We're the ones that have been destroying tonight.
Yes.
I was promised a victory tonight by being on that team, so if it doesn't happen, me and Chris are going to go round and round.
All right, we are off. Okay, Gold team.
Gold is running the berries.
Yeah, the berries, like
berry rush.
Mad bears. Whoa. I never seen two go in like that, like
together.
Synchronized like that. That was cute. Oh my goodness, they only have 4 left to get.
They're getting it, man, and Queen's starting to come after them.
Yeah, starting to be like a showdown at the hive.
What happened to the Gold Queen?
Chris
happened.
Yeah.
She had to be careful.
2 more berries for gold.
Yeah, Chris is leading.
They're doing
away.
I don't know what's going on with this guy with the snail. It's like he keeps getting on the snail and then not
deciding against it.
Yeah. And that's it. That's gold.
Yep.
Record time.
That was a very, very fast berry win.
Super fast, especially for an economic. All right.
Let's do it again.
And that was actually the team that I was not putting my money behind.
Yeah.
So here they go making a fool of me.
But it's very easy to lose on a berry rush without really realizing it. And if you can
definitely
prepare for that in the future while either doing your own berry rush or getting over there faster to slaughter with your sword.
Slaughter.
Both are valid options.
Just a little bear slaughter.
Yeah.
Thing is that the queen on the gold side does have a disadvantage
of being related to you.
she tends to get overconfident.
Oh, okay.
That is a typical queen problem, I feel like, in this game.
See right there. Oh wow, that was Delph that did that, right?
Oh.
Yeah. No, that was her. She went in for the J and she actually made it. I'm impressed.
So right now,
Too risky.
Didn't work out for her.
Yeah. Is that overconfidence you're talking about?
Yeah, the overconfidence. Looks like whoever has gold abs isn't really aware of what gold abs is doing.
Where's gold abs?
Right there. A second ago, gold abs was running against here. Had the berry. Was right there.
Just like chilling. Yeah.
I hear some shrieking.
Yeah, because they have to push that snail, and she's.
Oh, not quite. Get that military. All right, now we 1-to-1.
The
best kind.
Trash talking.
Breeze coming out from behind the machine to rant.
Wow. Breeze throwing fingers.
Yeah, lots of pointing.
Breeze got her green winning pants on. I think I'm gonna stick with that team. Wait, no, I was against.
No,
that
you
team.
were against them.
I'm gonna switch sides.
Oh, you're hopping on the bandwagon?
Because of her
They're
pants.
not even winning yet.
Because of her pants.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's
pants
more fun,
and pants
right?
alone.
It's not a bandwagon yet.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Okay. Sure, whatever you say.
It's a snail is what it is.
It's a snail.
Snail wagon.
Snail wagon. That's right.
My favorite kind of wagon.
The snail wagon. It was very slow.
Very, very slow.
You know, snail wagon rhymes with tail wagon.
The tail wagon, snail wagon.
Oh, it's not even good.
Yeah, I know. Like, that's going to be the worst drop of the year for me.
It's fine. We discovered today that there is still not a single drop of me
oh, no.
in the drops.
That's not nice.
Which I find hilarious for how much I'm on this stupid speaker.
And I have no idea what a drop is.
Oh, there are these lovely things over here where we record funny things that people say, and then we can double-click on them and play them back for the whole world to hear.
Oh.
So as you can see all the ones that say Gory in front of them, those are all Gory's voice.
Looks like both contenders really suck. I don't know what to say here, folks. They're really bad.
Wow, that's an extended one. That's a good one.
Oh, that one's a good one, though.
Yeah, I don't think mine are that exciting. This one's like farts. Yeah, that one's boring.
Like
all right.
farts.
Okay, so Team Soho has 3 berries left to procure.
Procure, that's a good word.
And Gold Team is on their last queen. So she really needs to watch it.
Yeah.
She's kind of hanging out.
She needs to not be overconfident.
Yeah.
As we said, and charge into battle.
She just killed a.
Oh,
gold.
Uh-oh, she's trapped. She's trapped.
Oh, don't. Oh, there it is.
Nice. She redeems herself.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Well, I was thinking there, I thought we almost lost Adobri. The lean back victory.
Oh. Yeah, that was an exciting one.
All right, like I said, this is a really even match.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I figured they would be pretty close.
All right, all I need is my
green
team
pants.
Adobri to pull it out, just like I thought they would all along.
Get them green pants.
The green
Someone
pants.
told you to say
Victory
something
pants.
drop-worthy, Camber.
Everything I say is drop-worthy.
And they'll clip
There
it.
you go. Delivery.
Boom.
She did it.
Bracket.
I am the greatest man that ever lived, so.
What's the challenge link?
Oh, no. It's this map.
Challenge. Yeah, the Twilight, beautiful.
No one knows what to do in this map.
Yeah.
I done got clipped.
These look like Kit Kats. I'm going to start calling them Kit Kats.
No, it's like the left Twix, right Twix.
Oh, you're right. It's Twix. That's what it is.
Without the chocolate on it, yeah.
Yeah. There's a peanut butter and a caramel, maybe. I don't know.
Caramel?
More like
Well, caramel's like regular Twix.
blue cheese.
Well, I was making fun of the fact that you said caramel instead of caramel.
Oh, wow. You're one of those?
I pronounce everything incorrectly. I get made fun of for it a lot,
Yeah.
so I like to mock other people for it, too.
Man.
What just happened? Oh! Oh, it's 2-2, folks.
Man.
Wow.
They tied it up.
Who did that? It was one of his side. Did somebody bump you in the?
Huh?
Who bumped? Somebody bump you and I go from you?
Somebody bumped up into me, but the last minute
Oh, she's over here doing like a.
We're getting the hand emotion
Yeah.
recreation of what
Wait,
has
we don't have
happened.
a winner yet.
The recreation.
The recreation.
Wait, who won?
Y'all were
Chris.
Y'all were 2-2.
We don't have a winner yet. 2-2. I mean, it's right here on the display.
Yeah,
back
it's
up
2-2.
there.
What are you people doing? Go
Get
back
back
to the
up.
machine.
Yeah, get
no
back up
one's
there.
a winner yet.
They need one more win.
Oh, like who's giving away the win by just walking away?
He absolutely does not believe us. He does
He
not
does not believe us. I just witnessed the game. 2-2.
Yeah, yeah.
He believed Bree.
I get better.
Nice.
Get back over there.
Oh my God.
I just noticed that they're sparkling.
Yes.
All about that sparkle.
Well, we are actually, so this isn't so much an event where you can, it's not as interactive, but the Derby Devils will be in the Fort Worth Parade of Lights this weekend, Sunday evening, and it is a requirement of anybody in the parade to be decked out in lights. So she's planning early, yeah. So yeah, we'll be there. I understand that the theme is reindeer. We're going to have 8 times 8 or something, reindeer. So yeah, we're going to be all lit up. We're going to be in onesies, and we are going to be skating.
Nice.
Yes.
I feel like a parade is the perfect time to be on skates, and you can just like cruise around during the parade.
It's so easy. In fact, you're creeping so slow. You just start going ahead of people, and then
Yeah, I feel like you could just like do figure eights in your little section.
Exactly.
What are they doing? Like victoring?
They bailed?
Victoring.
Bailed.
Oh, they're good.
Come on, people.
I was asking her, did you just drop the mic and everyone just agreed with you? That's what happened? She was like,
Fight
yeah, we won. And she just walked off.
Yeah, and everyone was like, all right, sure. Everyone just believed
like she speaks with authority.
Yeah. That's all you have to do. Just be confident, and people will believe you know what you're doing.
What does that mean?
Well, technically, the
advertising
loser is supposed to pick, which would be a Dobry.
Oh.
No, Dobry won the last one.
Did they? No.
Yeah.
Chris, I thought Chris got the kill, the queen kill on that last one.
No, you got the queen kill, but then Skulls came down and killed Chris. He got dealt with so hard.
I think you guys should
hate when
fight.
that happens.
I think you should duel. All right, so this is the tiebreaker.
This is the voice, an obvious voice of a 14-year-old kid.
Okay, so Blue Queen Chris not doing a
very good job at hiding.
Yeah, not doing the awesome job at killing the berry bearers.
The bearers, like a B-E-A-R.
No, B-A-R-E-A-R-E-R.
Well, but they're also bears.
I know, it's so confusing.
A good pun can't even be made out of it because it's just too pun-worthy.
Right.
Don't clear your throat like you're about to say something profound.
No, earlier I was watching Dobry just the queen.
Why is Chris isn't even? Okay, go ahead.
The queen from a Dobry was flying haphazardly underneath the queen.
Oh yeah, Chris is just
twice. And
taunting.
Chris is sleeping.
Yeah, Chris is trying to die and somehow not dying.
Wait,
oh man, did you see that? The snail's all the way across.
Oh yeah.
What? Oh my god.
He didn't even notice. I saw Chris's
really
frustration. No, he did not see it until it was too late. I saw his frustration.
Did you hear that slap?
Yeah.
He hit the
wow.
whatever game is over there. Ray, Gina George, and
Dobry is
Jill
so
Nye,
happy.
the science female.
And there's Bree with her victory. Congratulations.
Are you ready to cut it shortly?
Yes.
Gonna destroy them.
We can actually absolutely take them down.
You're going down.
You guys
Everyone's
are
going down.
Downtown.
Yeah, she's going down.
No. We are summoning up. Let's do it.
Crushing their heads. Crushing their heads.
Squash. Squish. Squish. Squishy squash. Oh no, you're unfocusing our camera. There we go.
All right.
Oh, queen track.
Where is... Oh, finally hearing some Queen. Well, technically Freddie Mercury, I think. Or is it Queen plus David Bowie?
It's Queen plus David Bowie.
Okay.
No.
I think
no, David Bowie, it was, the way I remember the story going is that
Queen
David Bowie wandered into like the same as them, and they started working together.
Oh, okay.
And they were fighting with each other for like almost the entire time because they wanted to make it very organic.
Can somebody in the chat tell us, is it Queen and David Bowie and Queen, or David Bowie and Freddie Mercury?
All of these
and then
are
the
options.
live one has Annie Lennox, or one of them has Annie Lennox from the Eurythmics.
Oh,
So
really?
Yeah, that one's cool too.
Oh,
But yeah, we need somebody to
we
do
need
our
some
fact checking.
fact checking.
That's where we are. We're like too lazy to Google.
Let me ask my Brie over there.
Violently wave your arms until your information is bequeathed.
I have a question. Is this
very
Queen
important
plus David
question.
Bowie, Freddie Mercury, David Bowie, or Freddie Mercury and what David Bowie has?
She has no idea. She's
She
making
says
this up.
it's Queen with David Bowie. He was in the room. Right. Oh. But for this moment though, was David Bowie just like a member of Queen basically, or is it Queen and David Bowie? Oh, they were trying to replace him. So they out-diva'd each other. Got it. I mean, I just needed to know what was on the back of the chart.
Too much.
Listing, but
Yeah, we got the whole story. Oh, and the game is already
all right.
It's already afoot.
begun.
Sugar.
Short for Sugar Riff.
Fairly even. Oh, but the snail is like almost at victory.
Whoa.
There are berries
Too late.
everywhere.
Oh, almost too late.
Under pressure.
Wow, that's sneaky. That's so.
who's
Wait,
on
if you chase all the way, then you'll beat it.
Oh, it's Arthur.
Man.
That's Arthur's quick movements.
Oh, really?
He's as fast as a flash.
Those gold getting berries though.
Yep.
Arthur is just not gonna die, is he? Oh, look at that.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Right now, Arthur is the person I'm watching.
Okay.
He's the stripes, the little speedy guy who's just
Blue stripes.
Got them.
No, the gold stripes.
Gold stripes.
But now he's a speedy
race
warrior.
car.
I'm assuming he's gonna go after the snail. That's what I would do if I was in his shoes.
Man, I want a headset. I wish I could play like AI. I mean, I guess I
Do
have
you
a
need
headset right now.
build a robot helmet?
Yeah.
No one can stop you. I usually
I'm gonna
listen to
cosplay as one of
music.
these bears.
Honestly, I'm really close to making myself a reversible. Actually, I think like where one side, the front is the blue abs and the back is the orange abs, and I can just twist it and put my arms through the right
that would
direction.
be amazing.
Each time I play, I think that should be my next costume.
Yes, it should.
Before,
Abs.
are we doing this again next month?
January.
January.
Yeah, we'll be doing it in January. So
I
we got
will.
plenty of time.
I will be here with a double-sided. Internet, hold me to this. Double-sided abs, all about abs and nothing else.
Camber with the double-sided
It'll
abs
happen.
cosplay.
I think every time I get on stream, I promise a new cosplay. It's becoming a problem, guys. My bank account hurts.
You are driving me crazy. Well, I was hoping it would say it's driving me crazy. Let's see.
Wicked sick.
Oh, that's not even one of us.
No.
Lame. Wait, okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. Look, there's no... See, this has been happening. There's no winner.
Because Arthur.
Because Arthur is our guy in charge
of
producing, and he's playing right now.
Oh,
so there's no one producing to update the score.
I thought it automatically did it. Okay.
No.
Gotcha.
So who won the first one then?
I'm assuming. I think it was gold.
Snail.
Yeah, it was gold.
Gold
was
one?
It the snail?
No, the snail didn't make it.
No, it's economic. It was gold economic, right?
Okay, so gold did win.
I'm pretty sure it was gold.
They'll remember.
Hi guys, we're doing a great job.
Because we're not watching the score, we're just watching the gameplay.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. There's not too many things. Not such thing as too many cosplays. There's just such a thing as being poor. I have things planned. Free play things planned.
Free play things.
Yeah.
You have a public to please.
I hinted at a few during the last stream that I did where I was getting interviewed for Red Accents.
Oh, cool.
That I have not only a free play themed cosplay, but a Michael Beltran free play themed cosplay.
Yes. Oh, nice.
She had the bear had that Dallas made from Austin.
Oh, nice.
Snail. Look how close Snail is. Look at that.
Ooh,
Man, they're really good at pushing that snail.
Some blue get on that snail or else it's going to
Yeah.
go across.
Yep.
Oh, just like that.
Man.
Wow.
The AI
Good job,
bringing
AI.
home them victories. Oh, here comes Arthur to update the fact that gold has won twice. Probably.
Wait, they switched.
There you go.
Yep.
Dunskies.
Oh, I thought sugar was the gold side, but they switched it back.
Oh my gosh, all of these women are scary.
That was probably my favorite one.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one. Who was roaring? I can't remember. Was it Toya?
Probably.
It was either Toya or Naomi.
Naomi, yeah. There are resident females.
There are resident roarers, that's for
Also
sure.
true.
I'm real impressed with Cloud's gameplay. Like, Cloud is avoiding any fights. Cloud is playing smart. Cloud is only going for things when needed. Like, Cloud got took the gold queen took the bottom gate just to get a warrior up, a speed warrior, and now that speed warrior is now doing a lot of the work, which is a way of playing.
Yeah.
And Cloud
holding all them gates so that the blue has no chance of getting any warriors.
Yeah.
Which means that no one's guarding. Nobody is guarding the
hive.
The hive.
Yeah, because the queen is distracting the other queen.
Yep.
Leaving that hive wide on open.
Which is the other cool thing too is that earlier you saw that Cloud was bumping because had all the gates, had all the time in the world, and nobody had no one can do anything anyway. Just yeah, they had everything. So bumping the queen to stall the queen is
Sugar Rush, you're still playing.
Sugar,
you're still playing. Play your 4th round. Don't leave them. Don't leave your team. They need you. They need the rush. Sugar Rush. Sugar Rush.
Wait, I'm confused. Oh, never mind. That's right. Arthur didn't update.
No. Yes. Gold has won 3 matches.
I knew it was happening. I still was fooled.
Still.
Don't mind the fact that we have no producer to update. If I knew how to do it, I would. But
yes, just imagine
I don't.
all 3 of those are lit up.
Oh.
I'm only a pretty face and a nice voice. I don't know how to operate the back end of anything.
That's a drop right there.
Hi, Voice of God. Would you like to update?
Just add one to Regina George.
Yeah, Regina George was a clean sweep, and they're on their 4th game.
Thank you, Voice of God. Yeah, it's fine.
Well, his name's Arthur?
Yeah.
Arthur he came by to do those first 2, so that's fine.
Yeah. He peeked over to handle it a little bit. And there you go. Gold gets a 4-0 swippity swoopy.
Wow.
I am real impressed with Cloud's performance.
He's been practicing a lot.
Yeah.
As I hear from everybody else who talks about his stuff. So.
Was that
almost
us?
every. Oh, wait, which one?
What is it? Gori Midori?
No, because.
Okay.
Adobri.
I think
nobody knows what's going on.
I think we are in like the winners.
I think we are. I think
we're
we're
just waiting for losers to catch up.
Yes, I think that's true.
So this is your
I think
first
we're the
time
final
playing, right?
doodad.
How did you like the game?
Yeah.
So it was
something like that.
a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be, and I'm totally not even good at video games, but it was a lot of fun.
Yes. Yeah, it's super fun. Sorry.
Nope, too late. Come join us, Sugar.
Oh, Sugar!
S-U-G-A-R. Jump into your racing car. Say Sugar Rush.
Yes. Where did you get that from? That was incredible.
That's a real song.
Oh, it is?
It's from the credits of Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh.
because
I'm
that's
assuming you know this.
No, what?
She sang a song for you.
Oh, and I missed it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's because that's the name of the racing game in
Yes.
Wreck-It Ralph. So
It
that's
is.
the ending credits is the Sugar Rush song. Yeah, that's what I was singing.
What?
Yeah.
So there was
It's a
that
great-
one year that we did
it's a great song.
different themes for every game, and I was Vanellope for a game.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've never seen that, but I am.
It's a really good movie.
Oh wait, is it the one that Janine? Or what's her name? Not Janine Garofalo, the other one.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I'm terrible with names.
The comedian who used to do SNL.
Yes, I'm pretty sure she is the voice.
Yeah. What's her name? Yeah. Anyway, yeah. She's put Vanellope.
Vanellope.
Yes.
Yeah. Von
Cool.
Schweetz. Yeah. It's,
Doesn't she have
it's
pigtails?
Yeah, it was one of those movies where in the trailer I was kind of like, oh, they're trying to do a video gamey thing. It could
Right.
either go really good or really bad, but it was
Yeah.
actually really good.
Oh,
I was
nice.
thoroughly impressed with how
Oh,
they
yeah,
handled
and
it.
2 was even better.
Yeah, Wreck-It
Really?
Ralph 2.
Yeah.
That never happens.
Yeah.
Right? I have 3 kids, so I'm lucky enough to get to watch all of the
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
Lucky enough.
Kids and 2 is usually not better.
Yeah, 2
The
normally
second one
isn't
is
better.
never better than
No. 3 sometimes.
I read that wrong. All right, we got Regina George and Adobe Illustrator. I'm looking at the spelling. Looks like Regina.
Yeah, isn't it supposed to be Rage?
Yeah.
Rage-ina?
It's okay. I give him so much flack for the spelling and stuff.
No, it's fine. Give him all the flack.
But meanwhile, my league never spells my name right. Like my own league.
We never spell anything right.
But
do they misspell the Gory or the Midori?
The Gory, which is
well, I think
English
name. I think it's because it's like Midori ends in an I, so it
so
seems right to make Gory also end in an I.
Oh no. Yeah, no, it's because like I always correct it and it always comes up like 3 months later, and now half the people like know that it bothers me,
yeah.
So then they were just trolling.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah. I'm not very. I suck at trying not to make myself a troll victim. Like I'm easily trollable because so many things.
Oh, because so many things are a trigger, right?
Yeah.
I get angry so easy. So I have to, I have to just not comment on things. That way people keep coming back.
You're troll vulnerable. You're troll
Yeah.
vulnerable. All right. That one goes to Adobe Illustrator.
Oh yeah, bonus game. The game that does kind of like Whose Line Is It Anyway, where the points don't matter.
Oh, I
really
love that.
Doesn't matter who wins, but this one's a fight to the death.
Is this the first one of the
All Warriors?
Oh no, we have the snail, the double snail.
There's the like the triple snail one, and then there's the All Warriors one. Where's what this is, where it's just
Blue Queen
fight to death.
Oh, that was super fast.
Nice.
Yeah. Way to save her life, guys.
Got some good jams going on here.
Yeah.
All night long.
If you like good jams, you should just come to Free Play and just listen to the jams.
That's
true
fair.
story.
That's fair.
Though I don't recommend being here for like 25 hours straight, because then the songs start to get kind of repetitive.
So last year I was here for the Christmas thing, and they had all those breakdancing Santas. That was the best. And Beltran was DJing
He was
for
DJing,
that.
yeah.
So he had some good tunes.
Yeah, when I was here for the 25-hour event, not this year, but the year before.
Yeah.
Like 6 hours into it, I was like, does the music ever change? Like at some point, like when we start kicking people out, can the music be something different? Like I love this music, but I've heard the same songs like 18 times. We're like, no, don't worry. After we kick people out, we changed all the music, so it's not quite as bad. The whole night was good.
That's good, yeah.
I felt like I was going to die.
You know, I've often wondered that about like retail stores, you know, that have the same loop on all the time.
Yeah.
If they get to listen to anything different at the end of the day.
Yeah, so I used to work at Whole Foods, and they had like like satellite radio, so that wasn't so bad. But I also worked in Nobu, and that was a weird setup. So there's some like Wunderkind who worked up in New York, like Nobu corporate or whatever, and he would just like put together a playlist that he thought was the shit, and he would send little CDs out to all the restaurants.
Yeah.
And then those are the only ones we could play. But it was cool music, but it's weird because it's one of those albums where it's like as soon as I put it on, I am right there again.
Yeah.
Because I heard it, a million times. And it wasn't even like this. Like, I mean, this is probably at least 50, 60 songs.
Yeah.
But this was like 14
ACD,
songs.
yeah.
That was my first workout track on iTunes.
Yeah.
Like, because I never really got very good at using it, so I had like the same 14 songs. Yeah, so I knew when Missy Elliott came on exactly how many songs I had left in my workout. Yeah.
It's funny.
It's weird how music does that.
Yeah.
Okay, and what are we missing? Oh.
Gold
The
snail.
snail victory always hurts.
It does.
Always hurts.
It always just feels painful. It's like,
Yeah.
oh man, we stink.
Yeah.
We did not do good.
Look how unmindful we are.
Yeah, look how we were not paying enough attention to the board.
Man, Adobe's on fire.
They are. They're trying to come back all the way to the victory.
Yeah. So they swept 4 games last time, right?
Yes.
And they're now 2 and working on their 3rd.
Yeah. They're gonna try to do it all over again.
Yeah. All right.
I've done a lot of singing tonight. I'm not proud of it.
Well, you know, it's not like it'll be kept for posterity. And
No, of
posted
course
on
not.
YouTube
I
later.
literally never go back and listen to these because I hate hearing my own
Oh, me
voice. So I
neither.
really don't care what I say.
Thank God I'm not the only one.
I think everyone hates it. I have a really deep voice for a female, so when I go back and hear myself, I'm like, oh, I sound like a man.
That is exactly my complaint.
Yeah.
Oh,
real.
are we 3 that way?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. I'm a nice alto.
Yeah, it's very painful for me to listen to it. I'm like, oh. I did a animation class for school because I have a degree in graphic design, and we had to record our voice and then make an animation of like a mouth talking. And my teacher didn't believe that it was my voice because it was so low. I was like, nope, that's definitely what I sound like on recording.
Oh yeah, I definitely sound it. Unless it's my phone voice. I have a special sexy phone voice.
Oh, that you like, yeah. Like,
oh, I don't like it, but it makes, you know, you can hear the smile in it.
Yeah.
It's good customer service.
Yeah.
I think I spent one too many nights of my teenagedom trying to imitate Scott Whalen from Stone Temple Pilots, and it just stuck.
Oh, see, I was busy imitating Miss Swan from Mad TV.
Oh, you okay? I tell you everything.
I can sometimes do a pretty good Lois, but like I refuse to do it in front of anybody because it's so embarrassing, right? From Family Guy.
It's fine. Everyone's got their thing.
Yeah.
Right.
I do an okay Ron White too, but you do distinctly have to have whiskey in your hand. Yeah.
You have to have whiskey.
My wife likes the deep voice.
Nice. Okay, we are on to. Oh, we're already on the 4th board. Wow.
Yeah.
So Adobe Illustrator took
they're wrecking
their 7th game in a row.
Yeah.
Maybe more. I wasn't paying attention before the last round.
Yeah. So. They might have been going for a while now.
Yeah.
But blue is very close to getting the berries.
I love it when the bear is smart enough to like
when you
jump
can
off
juke
the
them.
snail.
Yeah.
It's so cute. It's like, well, can't catch me. Oh wow, and all the other bears are like defending. Or no, I guess it was just incidental, but nice. Snail so close. Snail so close.
Oh, that berry
They're
almost
so
bounced
close
in.
to that one last berry. There it is.
Got it.
Oh,
That's
man.
how come they were all waiting so they could all try and go in at once.
And the streak is over.
Yep. Adobe does not go on to get all 8.
Dang.
Teamwork
They
makes
still
the dream
win,
work.
but you know, it doesn't matter because they didn't get the full sweep.
Yeah.
They basically lost.
They don't get to be obnoxious about it.
Yeah. They're basically losers. Go hard or go home.
All right, but it's my turn. So
are y'all going
Good
against Adobe?
No.
Are y'all going against someone else? Who's still in it?
I forgot. Gory Midori and who? Manic Pixie.
Oh, that's us.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
May the best bear win.
Something like that.
You need some company, don't you?
I do.
How's it going, Sugar?
Pretty good.
Is this your first time here?
It is, and you know, I've been putting it off a while because of the social anxiety, but it's really been great. I love it.
We try and be friendly.
So recently we actually went to, my mom and my stepmom and I recently went to Corky's to just try and get an idea of like the free play environment because there's so many up right now. And this is by far my favorite so far.
Which location did you go to?
Corky's in Grapevine. It was like we bought lunch and then we got a $10 game card or whatever, or 20 minute. I don't remember. Anyways, we mostly played pinball, which is exactly what I went to whenever I got here.
Oh, what's your favorite pinball machine here?
Probably is it AC/DC or Metallica that's over there?
There's both here.
Oh, well, yeah, probably a tie then, because I'm moderate at okay at them.
Okay. All right, which one's the better band? We'll let that be the decider.
Oh, Metallica for sure.
Okay, so Sparky and Metallica is the better table then.
Okay.
We'll call it the tiebreaker. What's your song that you start with?
Oh my gosh, you can pick the songs?
Yeah, when you start next time, press the left and right flipper.
That's how new I am at being good at game stuff.
Yeah, you get to start the song. Now, you can progress through the songs if you're an incredible pinball player. I have maxed out at I think 2. Actually, I don't want to change the song. I just flip it all the way to the left and I start with oh shoot. I'm blanking on the song. Not Inner Sandman.
That is the only one that I learned how to play on the bass.
I feel like everybody learns that one. Like
because it's super easy.
That and Smoke on the Water, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It makes you feel creative.
Yeah.
Does it
when you don't have to be.
Over
yeah.
And over? Yeah. Okay. So easy chords.
Seek and Destroy. That's the one I go to.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's just right there. So I saw. I'm heavily inspired by the local radio station, the local sports radio station, the Ticket KTCK. Went to their ticket stock one year, and one of their producers was playing with the general manager live on stage because everybody's got a band, and they did a cover of Seek and Destroy.
Ooh.
And Mike Beltran's boss, Danny Bayless, had a killer rendition. He was great on vocals. I was like, you know what? I didn't really feel that song before this, and now I love it.
Nice.
So what have we got here?
We got a big berry blitz from Team Gory Midori. They got 4 in a hurry before Hive Guard could get up. Looks like Abs is playing Hive Guard. Anthony is a monster queen, if you guys have paid attention. He is nigh unbeatable. And there you go. Joshua gets a kill. He's been going for this for a while now. He's told me he's trying desperately to just get one tournament victory over.
Yes. Did you see that little blue guy right there? Just avoid both the warrior and the queen. That was awesome.
Oh, that kill evens up the life total, but still a significant berry lead by Team Gory Midori. Now Manic Pixie has a Hive Guard up, so they're guarding against the other team's.
I would have at least expected the gold team to have had someone on the snail if they weren't going to be able to go for the berries.
I think they were. I don't know how they got behind the 8-ball, but now you see one of them going for the snail.
Yeah.
It feels like that's their easiest path to victory right now. That being said, there's nothing easy about this one.
No.
Abs is coming up again. Who is Abs? That is Camber, your former commentator.
I mean, from a game standpoint, just watching this, like that little blue guy a second ago that was playing defense over there was just adorable.
They're all adorable. They're bumble bears.
Yeah.
The ab guy is my favorite.
He does work out, so.
Somebody has to. It wasn't me today.
I mean,
so it's
if
be
you got
somebody.
Yeah, if you got to play.
It wasn't me either.
If you got to play Killer Queen with no shirt, then you might as well. Everybody else
I
gets
feel
a
like
shirt.
that's how Zac Efron would play.
Right.
It's just without a shirt.
Yes.
Yeah. 100%.
So Abs
just
is
during the whole match.
Yeah.
Without a shirt.
Right.
Low-key my favorite celebrity.
2 berries to go. There's a berry. Stripes is going. Blue Stripes is going to try and put a berry in the high without a berry. There, he's got one now. All right, get back up there, Stripes.
Oh, look, ab guy's going for a berry too. Oh, look, one just went.
Yeah, they only got 2
straight
to
up
go,
in the air.
so.
Oh, like late on the
slowly
snail
moving
game.
the snail. All right.
Does that mean that they gave up on those last 2 berries?
I think that
feel
temporarily.
They're just trying to get the snail away from the gold goal while they're trying to get berries into their, or distract the queen.
Yeah.
I found that's a really good method because some of those queens are vicious and you just can't get through them.
Including both of these. Oh, one sneaks in there for
oh my
Gory
goodness.
Midori. Good
And
job.
knocked both berries out of the.
Anthony's so good. Manages to clean up that entire mess. They're close again. There's too many of him. Like there's multiple of them and just one of Anthony, but he's doing a great job. 1 to go. If Gory Midori can find one more berry, he can actually get the W.
I'm digging this one guy over here that's just like, I'm very 2-dimensional. So like the idea of going on this side to come back over this side is just barely out of my grasp.
Right.
But that one dude was like, nope, I'm just going to keep going back and forth.
Oh,
I have to remind
wow.
myself. And looks like Gory Midori got it.
Yeah, so they had Gold Abs had an escort on the snail. So if they could have held it off for another 15 more seconds, they would have won. But man, as it was a heroic effort by Anthony. He held the last berry for quite a while. Hey, they're asking TO questions, so I'm going to bring Bree back on.
Okay.
Oh, you're in the winners final right now.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right, so what do we have going on here? They've only played one game so far?
Oh, man. It was like, it took forever to get those little blueberries in.
Shoot.
They were being super defensive.
But for them, Medic Pixie's been playing pretty good. So for Gori Midori to kind of come in and like still get that berry win was pretty great. So we have berry advantage going on gold side. Blue team's actually riding the snail back, and we have a queen advantage for gold. So let's see, kind of. Me? Of course I can.
You're like, you ask, you shall receive.
The thing is like if you don't listen to God, trouble will come.
That sounds like the most
Arthur is
random,
God right
accurate
now.
statement ever. If you don't listen to God, things will happen.
Yeah, they do. They really do.
Whether you like it or not.
So I always like, okay, whenever the queens start to kind of battle it out in the hive. So you see how
They're
like,
trying
right
to
now, they're going at it because blue doesn't want to die. Gold has an advantage there. And gold continues to get berries through this battle.
Yeah.
Yep, nice.
Wow,
nice.
that was very
really good.
spicy on blue.
Yeah, so they would have had that either way. If they hadn't
Blue
gotten
did
the
a great
queen, they would have had
job.
the 2 more berries. That was a quick one.
This is tough. We got my brother as queen on blue, and we have my boyfriend as queen on gold.
And they're both doing great.
Yeah, it's like I kind of hope that gold wins because, you know, I have to deal with him more. But then, like, my brother, like, he's kind of a sociopath. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. He's really not. My brother's great.
You don't want to let him have a big head.
I was actually the one that chased around with knives. That was me. That was a sociopath.
I tried to make my brother drink bubbles once.
Is
Oh,
yours
that
I was
seems so
evil.
bad.
I was
older
evil.
or younger brother?
Younger.
It would have to be, right? Did you tell him that he'd blow bubbles out his butt?
No, I just told him
Oh,
it
you
was water
should've.
and to drink it. And he did. And I felt really bad after. The face he made.
My mom used to tell me that she was going to wash my mouth out with soap, and I told her that I'll blow bubbles out my butt. But
That's adorable and sassy.
Yeah, well, if you're not the parent, for sure.
All right, so blue definitely has a berry advantage. Gold Queen is really trying to block those berries from getting in. Do you guys see that soccer berry that just went in?
I did not.
I like
Oh,
when
it's
berries get kicked from across the stage. Like, that's my favorite.
Do they still go in if they get kicked across that far?
Mhm.
Ooh.
If it makes it near,
See, did you see how, like, the queen tried to stop someone else from getting it and then she got it in?
Mhm.
So, yeah, soccer berries totally happen.
And she was piling them up all on this side for her worker bees.
They both need 3 more. Ah! 2 more.
That's insane.
They both need 2 more.
Well, that guy down there is doing a super good job of protecting that snail.
And Gori
Whoa.
Midori takes the win.
What is that, 2 and 2?
2 and 1.
Oh, 2 and 1, okay.
So Gori Midori just needs to win this one more again. Manic Pixie would need to win 2 more games. If you guys didn't know this, my brother gives the best hugs. So if
I'm
you're-
a hugger, so
if
that's
you're-
good to know.
If you're not a weirdo like me and you actually do like hugs, go hug him. This is a proven thing. All right, so we have berry advantage going on blue, which I think for the most part that has been Gori Midori's strat. They don't play with their berries. I need this person on Gori Midori's team to not think that if they keep trying to make that berry, they're going to make it. Because they're not. There's only so much you could do from the bottom on this map.
Gold Queen is just going on a murder rampage.
Yeah, she's not having it.
No. Oh, good. Yes. Very good. Also vicious.
That was almost a soccer berry.
Which one? Was it on the right?
So the berry landed, but someone almost kicked it up. But instead of going into a hole, it
went out the other
fell.
side.
Oh, man. Manic Pixie's catching up on those berries. They've only got the 2 left.
Wow.
Manic
one
Pixie
left.
needs one more.
Looks like this might be a tie.
Oh, no. Oh, it's going to be tough getting past that defense.
Defense. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, is that it? Oh, no. Oh. That would be me. I'd walk right off the map.
Oh, my goodness. They
Oh,
only need
bummer.
2 more on blue.
Oh, no.
What a comeback.
That was super close.
That was really good.
You guys,
that
was
was
the safety dance. You guys
What is
know the song, the safety dance? It gets really great. This is the one where it's like do 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 do. Like that's
Because if your friends don't dance,
That's what it's called.
They don't dance with
the safety dance.
No friends of mine.
We can dance. Oh, that's at that part.
Boom, boom. Dance.
The thing is that I don't want to get off the commentary, Delp, because this is a safety dance. All right, I guess I'll go, God. I'm sorry.
You're like, I guess I gotta go. Oh, no. What? Oh, I was sorry. I was trying to read the comments. Arbucks. All in the stream deep. What does this mean? I don't know what you mean. Thank you guys for tuning in. We really appreciate it. We are watching the Dallas Derby Devils play with kind of just a bunch of people at, who showed up at Free Play Arlington.
We'll play with anybody that'll let us.
When's the next match?
That's
When's the next
awesome.
Derby
I
match?
love you guys.
Because I know you're in off season.
It is off season.
And again, thank you for coming out during off season.
Yes, it is mashup season, which means that you can look for us at any local rinks, ACRD in Plano, at Thunderbird, NTDR up in Denton. I don't know the name of their rink. Right, so mashup season means that
You play with the other squads? Is that what you're saying?
yeah, we can play with
Ooh.
anybody on any
Nice.
league. There's a Christmas doubleheader coming up at NTDR. I want to say that the second one is co-ed, which means we get to play with the boys, and they are especially rough and jumpy. And they do all these
they
super
like the
cool
apex
spins.
jumps?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Well, they're like ninjas. They're like fairy ninjas.
Fair enough.
Fairy ninjas. I
Yeah,
like
they
it.
are quick on their feet, those boys are.
I think I have a game that has fairy ninjas in it.
That sounds like a fun game.
It does. Ooh. Ooh. So I heard we don't have it out yet, right? But I heard we got. Do you know what Roller Games is?
No, tell me.
Well, Roller Games is one of the most popular pinballs of all time. It's back there, right?
Really?
Yeah, it's a roller derby themed pinball. And Roller Games was a series for one season in like 1988 or 89, something like that. My grandmother loved it.
Was that the one that has Raquel Welch on it? There's one of them I've seen
No.
once that had Raquel Welch
No.
on the front of it, and whatever that one roller derby movie.
No, it wasn't a movie. It was a series, but it followed an actual roller derby league. And this was back in
like a documentary.
No. Well, okay, like a game show. It was really it was back in roller derby's like more pro wrestling-ish days, right?
Yes, on Bank Track.
Yeah. So yes. Well, this one had the wall, so they would it was a figure-8 track, and then they throw them up the wall to score.
Oh, that sounds like it would be fun.
YouTube Roller Games when you get home if you want to see some roller derby history. Now again, it's the wrestling era, so when things were like predetermined and whatnot. But
right. That didn't make it any less fun to watch.
I love the show quite a bit.
Yeah, definitely a spectator sport.
It was co-ed. It had a kickin' 80s metal soundtrack.
Which is always a bonus.
Which is featured in the Roller Games Pinball, which we have here. And they keep yelling, "Go for the wall!" It's funny because a lot of the players don't have any context for what's going on. Should probably pay a little bit of attention to the game. Nah. Okay, so we have Roller Games here, and that was actually the first Derby Devils event that we had at Free Play back in Free Play Richardson days. Mary Myers got the Derby Devils out and played a ladies' night with Roller Games. Anyway, I got told we obtained a copy of the super rare roller games arcade game, which I promise is awful. However,
aren't the best ones though?
It's like a beat 'em up. It's like, you ever play Ninja Turtles?
Of course.
Okay, so it's like that style of game. You're just you're endlessly going. Oh, nice kill there.
Oh, I honestly was not expecting that.
Manic Pixie. That was close. See, the thing is, I know for a fact Anthony's the better player here, and he should win, but Bree knows him quite well and might dive over the machine and kill him if he wins. So
never underestimate the power of female aggression.
Yes, especially when there are multiple Brees on your team. Yeah. No. We don't need a Dobry Illis skater to defend this team. Our Bree's got this handled. Yeah, I think he might also not get a ride home. So walking back to the Mesquite area.
It's good to get your steps in, though.
Yeah.
You have to have at least 10,000 a day.
Right, and he will have over 150,000 tomorrow if he fails. And he'll be arriving back at home somewhere on Wednesday.
But then he won't have to walk for 2 weeks to get his steps,
It's
right?
true. That's why he looks so svelte. And the dance, too, with that second win.
Dances make everything better.
Okay, I have not seen this map played yet, actually.
This is the bonus game, so they won't play it out much.
Oh, okay, that would make sense.
Or they will, or they'll go hardcore, not giving an inch even on the bonus game. It doesn't affect the score, but it's basically to teach players about the snail.
Oh, okay.
That's why there's 3 snails, including the one at the top that everybody's ignoring. There's 5 queen eggs, so getting a military victory is almost impossible on this level. Someone's winning the snail before then, and there are no hives, so no berries.
Right.
And then the other one is just like everybody gets wings, the queen get extra speed, and it teaches everybody how to fight. In case you get a bunch of people who are all about the noob. I mean, everybody. I'm a noob, right? But everybody starts with like, I can run the berries or I can run the snail, like. But then there's some hesitation in learning to actually fly and do the flying, so that kind of forces you into a momentary situation where you can try and fly at least. Oh, nice pop off there from Angelica. Getting the win.
It says Roller Girls was live and American Gladiators. You remember American Gladiators? That was the best show ever.
I watched
I
it
did
so
not.
much.
Is that show where they're...
It's probably because you're too young.
Nitro.
No, it's okay.
Nitro
I
was
grew
my
up
hero.
in a hole, actually. I never watched TV or watched TV. No, for real, though. Like, people will try and relate to me all the time, and I'll be like, I can't tell you because I didn't watch TV. Like,
well,
I'm that way with movies. I didn't watch movies.
You usually haven't missed out, but when it comes to American Gladiators,
I did miss out.
Yes.
Man, even that season 1 with Nitro, Gemini, Malibu before he got hurt. R.I.P. Malibu. Later went on to play Motaro in the horrific Mortal Kombat Annihilation movie. And yeah, Mike Adamley and who was it?
Is it as bad as Street Fighter?
Larry
movie?
Zonka as the co-host. No, Larry Zonka wasn't the first year. What am I thinking? I'm being foolish. What am I thinking? Anyway, sorry.
You're good. It was really cool, though. And my favorite one was that one where you stand on the pedestals and you have that giant Q-tip.
The joust.
Yeah.
So and you have to knock somebody off?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Our producer is saying only watch the first original series and not the one with Hulk Hogan. I'm going to disagree only slightly. And this is why. And it comes down to Sugar's favorite event, joust.
Yeah.
Specifically, former Dallas Cowboys quarterback's daughter, Gina Carano, got her fame playing joust. The undefeated for a long time MMA champ. She would beat the holy heck out of every woman who was up on joust with those pugil sticks. Yeah, her name was Crush. That was her gladiator name. It's Gina Carano. And she destroyed everybody. And it was amazing. It was amazing because everybody would look at her and be like, oh, that's the hot one. I'm going to root for the hot one, right? That was also the one that would physically kill you.
Yeah.
Like the one that you don't want to get caught in a street fight with. Which
Honestly,
I believe you later.
I mean, I don't think I'd want to
that.
get caught in a street fight with any of the gladiators.
Yeah.
To be honest.
No, but
I would
Crush
like to
is
maybe touch some of them giant muscles.
man, that
I could probably hang off of an arm.
Titan had it going on.
I'd like to see a woman beat up a bunch of dudes. Probably more than I'd like to see a woman beat up a bunch of dudes.
Dude, you could probably ask any of my ex-husbands. See if they had any tapes in.
Plus, Gina Carano totally had a major motion picture. Oh, she was in the X-Men movie.
Really?
Yeah, I forget which character. She was a character I'm not familiar with. Not a mutant.
Oh well.
She was the hired hench woman who beat the heck out of all the X-Men.
I also haven't seen many.
I think she gets into a fight with Colossus. Colossus has kind of a crush-ish. Whatever.
On her.
Jack can
Oh, there goes Manic Pixie with the berry win.
Congratulations. I have ignored the entire game. And now we have our final. Manic Pixie against Gory Midori. Now, Gory Midori's in the winner's bracket. So that means Manic Pixie has to win 3 out of 5 and then win 3 out of 5 again for Manic Pixie and Anthony and Camber and Angelica and Mahir, who by the way, I just asked at the table. I was like, you want to play with us? He's like, why not? I'm like, you going to be able to be here till like 10:30? He's like, yeah, I can do that. Sweet.
What a cool guy. I just met Mahir. His name means sun.
Means what?
The sun.
The sun? Nice.
Yeah.
Sunny's also named the sun.
Well, I was like, I'm so jealous because I want that to be my name.
Aw, that's like a super sweet thought to have.
Yeah, I want to be like a ray of sunshine.
Nobody's ever like, I want your name. So that's good.
Yeah.
Everybody's already like, I already have your name, Chris.
That's true. Or Jerry. It's either Chris or Jerry.
Right.
We've got a lot of Jerrys.
So I tried to message Bree to see if she was coming today, the just defeated Bree, and I type in BRI in my Facebook. The first 10 things it showed me are Brian's. I'm like, I literally typed her whole name.
Oh, gosh darn it.
Me and Emily have a lot of friends on Facebook.
Yeah. Oh, man, Facebook. I've recently been considering a detox, a Facebook detox, but I just don't think I have it in me.
I don't recommend it. This is what I recommend to everybody. As someone who has to be on Facebook as a profession, if you don't like it, hide it. Facebook gets the idea. It's all about those algorithms, right?
Yeah.
If you hide it, if you don't tolerate what you don't want to hear, you'll be treated to nothing but the people you want to hear from.
Nice.
Right.
And that's the way it works for me. Like, I rarely go to my actual Facebook. I go to the Free Play Arcade Community Group. That's literally my #1 tab on Google Chrome. And yeah, I just see nothing but the people I love over and over and over again. It's great.
Those are the best people anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, you must be
You
part of that
heard
group.
it, folks. Chris Delp loves us.
Of course I do. I would not commit this much of my life to the Free Play Arcade Community Group, even before I got hired, if I didn't absolutely love everybody in with this madness.
It can be madness. Wow, they tried to go for the snail.
Oh, yeah, that's
And
like I've
gold
completely
is
forgotten the snail.
falling behind on their berries.
Yeah, what are they?
Oh, Blue's got it.
They are going for
We do
berries.
have a warrior, so that's good.
3 berries to go for Team Manic Pixie.
Yeah, you'd think they just want to go ahead and attack those berries instead of worrying about the snail. They're so close.
This is a switching of sides, I believe. When Gory Midori won, they were on the opposite cab.
Yeah, I kind of got the feeling earlier that the blue side was hot, but then I promptly lost on
Ooh,
it.
that's a jailbreak.
That's what I was hearing too. Something about the Queen's button, and I was like, sure thing.
Panic defense.
I also lost on both sides.
Oh, yeah. I feel you. I lost on both sides, and then they're like, oh, Chris, you haven't really lost yet. And I walked back up and lost again. It's been a long night. Sometimes it's hard to TO and play at the same time. Whoa!
Man, Blue needs one more berry.
And they just got 3 killed. Dang. They really got to kind of all storm the castle at the same time.
Nice kill there from Manic Pixie. That opens up the hive. Just run that last berry in. Here they come. Anthony's already back, though. So
no
quick
berry.
to recover.
You
So
have no
quick.
berry in your hand.
And now there's 2 berries left.
Oh!
Man.
It's hard
So
to say.
I have them reversed. It was Josh that recovered that quickly. And who is his running mate there? Stripes. That's Gory Midori. Oh, the jailbreak
there it
happens.
is.
Nice coordinated effort as all 3 the berry runners for Manic Pixie wait and dive at once. So Camber, who is Blue Abs and was your commentator, I don't know if she mentioned it on the stream, she has a terrible luck streak when it comes to these events. A lot of times she cosplays, and a lot of times so if there's like a celebrity-ish player who comes to town, which happened in the case of Josh C., who came from New York City, the best claw player of Super Turbo in the country, he came out here on his own dime from New York to play in Tuesday Night Fights. She dressed up as Claw, so we did the natural thing in our Pro-Am tournament and paired them together, and we're like, you pretty much got this because we're not ready. We're not ready for prime time as far as that goes. Josh doesn't like he lost focus in that first round, got beat. It's a quick format, and then Carlos Rodriguez, our kitchen employee from Richardson, came out here and beat him in the losers bracket. Camber gets 4th. She has a long string of these. Like, well, you definitely got the best player in the tournament. You're definitely going to win this, Camber. Congratulations, and then somehow her team loses, even though she's a very, very good, just general arcade player.
Sometimes it just happens like that.
Yeah, she's one of our best blueprint players. One of her big games. Very, very troubling theme, that blueprint. All right.
They're getting real amped up.
They are, I can hear them over there.
Killer Queen's a hype game. If you're doing it right, you're yelling. And hopefully it's in a positive way.
Yes. Not only is Blue got half their hive filled, they also just started on Snail and got promptly killed.
Yeah, you got Anthony, the Blue Queen, just sort of holding down the hives. Hard for Gory Midori to get even a single berry in. They've got 4. Meanwhile, Josh is trying to do all the Queenie things on the other side. That would be Gold Queen, Josh. I really like what I'm seeing from Gold Stripes, Gory Midori. Like, she's learning to play this game. She's not just our Derby rep and commentator. She's here to kill some Bumble Bears.
Oh, yeah, did you see that?
Nice
One make it in.
kill.
That was nice. So,
Josh
Blue's just got 3 left.
Threaded the needle.
Oh, that was a nice catch. Oh, well, until he got smushed.
Jump off. Oh. If it were me, I would have jumped off the stage. Tried.
Over.
So it looks like that's checkers on the hive guard. Gold checkers. Riley. Riley picked up the game during our Halloween event at Free Play Denton. I remember teaching her how to play. Oh, soccer berry from forever away.
Oh, they're down to just 2 berries left on the blue side.
Gold is still struggling to catch up on the economy. Ooh.
And they've got 1 less queen life, huh?
They have one in store, so it's not the last. It's 2 because there's the active one and then the next one hatches out of the egg. Blue slowly but surely getting that snail back. I say that, commentator's curse. Nope, there we go. Still in the move. Still in the move. Watch out, Blue Abs. Smoked.
And the Gold Queen has decided to focus more on the hive than the snail.
Oh. Well, they've only got
Spoke
1
too
blueberry
soon.
left. Yeah, they're really going to have to get all together and storm the castle again to get that last one in.
I think they might be trying to distract the queen with the snail.
Yeah,
Just to get at least 1 person in.
Right. At some point, they'll have to There's no way that Anthony can hold both the. I'm sorry, that Josh can hold both the berries and the snail. Multiple pop-offs happening too. As we are still a public arcade, and Killer Queen is right next to Super Checks. Who are you calling in?
I want my cellular device.
Oh,
you can borrow
cellular
mine.
Device.
Who do you need to call?
No one.
The Ghostbusters, obviously.
You can call whoever gives their number out in the chat first from my phone.
Oh dear.
Anybody crazy
I could talk
enough
to you here. Hello.
Anybody crazy enough to give their phone number? Just FaceTime them. Oh, there's Ricky. Ricky's getting out his digits right now.
If it's not Michael Beltran, I don't want it.
Oh, shots fired. And Ricky is the clip master, so you'll be hearing that one again.
Ricky, I want your number.
Uh-huh. This is an even better gift. Don't worry.
Also, I miss you. Where are you? I saw Ricky like maybe once or twice.
Blue's on the snail, but not holding to the left. Kind of fell asleep at the wheel there. How do you steer the snail? Got a little bit of movement.
They were just having no part of that snail on the gold side.
Oh, close.
Oh, there we go.
Dive there from Manic Pixie.
Still ahead on the berries. I got 3 digits from Ricky.
Oh, 3 digits. Nice.
Hey, those are mine too.
We got the area code. You're in the 972? I would have thought the 817 for you.
Nope.
940 maybe. No, is it 940? Was that the second Denton one?
940 like San Antonio? Where is that at? 940.
Denton has 3 area codes now?
Dang.
Holy
it's
cow.
actually 940, I think.
Yeah, when I lived there, it was 817.
Oh,
it was
no,
817 and 7-digit dialing. I'm old.
Oh, yeah, I remember 7-digit dialing.
Then you're old, too.
Yeah, I know. I am. That's a true thing. Down to just 2 more berries over there. So if Manic Pixie takes this one, that will be the 3rd out of 5 for this opponent.
And then it'll be a reset. We'll probably have them, like, go ahead and start the next set as opposed to finishing out the set. Because, you know, Arta's got to pick up the stream, get home by 1:30 a.m. We're already delirious. I'm just shaking over here. 1 berry to go. It's a nice kick in through the median for Josh. Team Gory Midori. So 2 berries to go for Gory Midori, 1 for Manic Pixie. Attempted kick in there from Blue. I have trouble making out the guys on this little screen. Blue checkers.
Ricky, I gotta wait that long.
Oh, there it is. Man, I can't believe that last one just snuck in. Everybody was distracted by that one guy jumping around.
There's your reset.
Good job, Manic Pixie.
So we're going to go back to the first map, and they're letting them know now. So back to day, night, dusk.
Oh, yeah, I bet there is going to be a debate about switching sides since Blue's been hot all night.
There you go. Give me a coin. Plenty in the honey pot.
Okay, so they're flipping over the blue side. You know what I find interesting? That's right next to Super Checks. Like me, I am definitely taking the one where they're not yelling in my ear. But Team Gory Midori successfully flips for the blue side. I'm really curious what their thought process is. Just maybe there's more comfort with one of the joysticks. I don't know. We certainly have enough techs on staff. We had 2 techs in this tournament. So if there's ever an issue, always report it to the bar.
True.
But I don't know. I lost fair and square on both sides, so.
As did I. Yeah. I worked really hard to lose equally on both sides.
I did too. I worked really hard.
It's about symmetry, you know.
Well, we have symmetry right now as every team has exactly 1 loss left in this tournament. Two quick berries for the blue team. Now Team Gori Midori. Nice kick in there from Blue Stripes. That was Gori. Callie, yes, Anthony is playing Queen for Panic. And Joshua is playing Queen for Gori Midori. Nice kill there from Anthony, Queen of Manic Pixie. Very, very close on the snail is the gold team, but open high for blue. Look at you standing there, jump up. There you go. 3 berries to go for Gori Midori. Super close on the snail.
It is. How does that snail not in? Oh, okay, because there's a blue one on it now.
Right next to it.
It's not quite all the way in.
This is tough. Okay, so both teams are close, but Joshua's having to perform double duty, guarding the snail and the hive. It's too much for one person to guard. Snail's feeding right now, gets a kill. One more berry goes in. This is all over but the climb, basically. Okay, there we go. They got some movement on the snail.
Oh, they've got 1 berry left on Manic Pixie.
They've got to get some action on the berry. Good job with the last panic defense there. All right, berries out of the hive. Good job, Josh. They're moving the snail again, but 3 berries to go. They need some movement on those berries. The hive's open now. There comes the rush.
Had to leave the hive open.
Had to because Anthony was threatening to go down and kill the snail. Man, this one's close. All right, so that's 4 straight victories for Team Manic Pixie. And the incredible experience of Mahir paying off. Mahir's like, this game's easy. I've won every single game I've played.
The mechanics are simple. It's not necessarily easy.
It is if you're Mahir. That man's awesome. I like this format, though. Mixing teams together. You don't get any super teams. Unless you just count whatever team Anthony's on. All right, blue wins. Yet we don't count that. Just a bonus game. Well, thanks for the impromptu hours worth of commentary, Sugar.
Oh, yeah. You're lucky. You're
I
lucky,
am
Gori.
lucky.
Gori pulled me in because I don't normally do people.
You know, it was me because I was they were talking. Yeah, so Gori was talking to you off mic. I was like, put a mic on her, just because I'd rather hear your honest answer to a question with the mic on. And then it stuck. You were awesome on the mic. You don't need to be afraid of people or the mic. Or maybe you need the mic especially because that way you can avoid the people because you're just sitting here talking on mic. Right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, anything,
no one sees you.
Anything to help with the antisocial behavior.
Yeah. No, it's a surprisingly, for someone who talks the entire time, a surprisingly antisocial job of staying here on the microphone and avoiding everybody. Look at all those people to our left that we just don't have to talk to at all.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I like them, but that is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. What team are you with, sir?
So I get to be on the Slaughters for the 2020 season, and since we just had our league redraft, then I should get to stay on that team for 2 to 3 years.
Okay.
So I'm super excited about that. We are the prettiest team. And now that I know I get to be on them for a whole season instead of just a few games, I get to go buy a nice, pretty expensive tiara instead of my cheap Halloween tiara. Because we like to wear our tiaras. In fact, for the championship game, we skated out all bougie, so we had on like feather boas and big glasses.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Oh yeah, it was a blast. So much fun. And
who was the team that had male representatives?
So that was the Death Roy Rumblers.
That was funny too.
Yeah, they had
nice
their Derby Widows come in and stand for them, which was adorable.
It really was.
If we had known, I mean, yeah, that was definitely a cute skate out. And I don't know if you know any of the players.
Gold is very, very close to Snail
on the
victory
previous Rumblers, but one of them is a couple. They are the Tallies. They got married this year.
Oh, okay.
And Mr. Tally came out. His wife always wears pigtails. Right. He came out with the braided pigtails, and that was just like the cutest thing ever. Yeah. They're adorable.
Solidarity.
Yeah.
That's precious.
But, I mean, they're terrible. Go Slaughters.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this season. In addition to having our 5th home team back, we've got the redraft done, so it should be a relatively even season, which means closer games, possibly overtime. And here's the thing about close games is that as they get closer to the end of the game, they only become more violent. And that is my favorite part.
Just like Killer Queen, yes.
Yes, the more tired you get, the more violent it becomes. Absolutely.
And like background super checks, bubble hockey, as you see people
they're excited over there.
Fights over Josh's left shoulder.
Oh yeah, they're trying really hard to get that last berry in over there.
It's just much like the name implies, 2 Killer Queens going at it. One more berry. Wow.
Nice.
There you go. So 5 straight victories for Manic Pixie.
Our very own. Angelica?
Angelica? Yeah,
I think
that's
that
right.
was Angelica who got that last berry in.
Yep, host here at Free Play Arlington.
I saw that intensity.
You had
her
me
gaze.
Yeah,
sure. Had me at violent. Violence is my favorite.
All right, so this is.
You're speaking Ricky's language. Right?
Yeah.
This is championship point for Team Manic Pixie.
So I got into roller derby because once upon a time I picked up this felony assault on a public servant, which is a long story. But I decided at the time.
Okay, we're going 4 maps so we can hear the story, Arthur. Thumbs up from the producer. All right, sweet.
So whenever I signed for my deferred adjudication, which is always preferred over probation because there's not a felony on my record.
Right.
Right. So I didn't even know that there was Dallas area roller derby at the time.
Okay.
What I knew was I picked up this felony, and I just wanted to be able to hit people legally. So I used to joke that I wanted to play roller derby so I could hit a bitch in the nose legally, which you still can't do.
Right.
You still can't do that.
Right. Head contact. Not really. A little bit frowned upon.
Yeah.
This day and age.
Yeah, because it's unsafe. But yeah, it was like 4 years after that I started dating this new girl, and I told her exactly one time that I was interested in seeing a roller derby game, and within 3 weeks she found the local league. We were at a game. It was 2014, back when we still sold Jello shots, which we don't anymore.
No longer
but
happening at the
I know they used to be. It used to be like 3 shots for $5, which is so much fun. So we do have
those were some raucous crowds.
For sure. For sure. So we do have 2 open bars at each one of our doublehead games now, but there's not Jello shots anymore. But anyways, yeah, it was like maybe halftime into the first game before I was absolutely in love with roller derby. Egregious violence, anything with egregious violence.
Oh, that was a crazy attempt to kick a berry in there from Anthony. He tried a really ambitious kick in through the median. It bounced back and actually went into his own hive.
It's going to be another close one, huh? We got anything happening on the snail? He's just kind of sitting there.
Well, Manic Pixie's putting pressure on the snail. It's moving. It's close. It's in the last, I would say, 15%. They're actually feeding on the blue side right now. So 2 hive guards for Gory Midori. And just Anthony saying that's all we need over here. Gold snail on the move again. If Snail makes it to the gold side, that's the end of the tournament. They can find those last 2 berries. All right, Anthony's going to clear the hive himself. The Queen opens it up, and they miss on the berry attempt, number 1. Miss on the second one as well. Here comes a soccer berry. A soccer berry goes in, so 1 berry to go for each team.
Each side, wow.
Oh, this is going to be
intense.
intense.
And I didn't think that games would be stressful.
Oh, now the hive's open. Hive's open. Here they come. Dropping it in. Nope.
Oh,
there's the next one.
Oh,
Nope.
almost. Oh,
nice.
Wow. Corey Midori.
All right. We're going to give the fight forever chant. All right, so now it all comes down to Twilight map, the very controversial Twilight map. Brand new to the game, getting changed in beta. We played it on beta last week. It has a big hole in the middle in that one. So the most wheels off of all maps. If Team Gory Midori can pull it out here, then Manic Pixie gets to choose the final map. And I want some Game 5 hype. Mainly so I can get the rest of that story out of Sugar.
Oh my God! Which part do you want to know? How I ended up there?
I mean, look, I'm not gonna twist your arm and say I want to hear. Well, no, I definitely want to hear. I definitely want to hear. That's my first question for you off the air. If you want to just tell it off the air, 'cause that's
I'm also curious because I've also wanted.
By the way, not because I want to judge you. It's anything other than a badass, right? I want my Derby Devils to have a violent streak.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, I can definitely say that I had the violent streak before I picked up the felony case for sure. It was definitely already there.
Man, you gotta come around to free play more often. I like the cut of your jib.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you now that the social
By the way, 2 berries to go.
Snail victory, I think.
Oh my gosh, that was totally unexpected. I wasn't even looking at that.
Fine. You don't have to tell the story to your now adoring fans, shocked in the commentary or in the chat. All right, congratulations to Team Manic Pixie. I'm gonna get Angela over here. I don't know. Yeah, I'm drunk. I don't know. We definitely have to get some reps of Emily. You want to do the interview, or do you want me to?
I can.
Oh yeah, Angela's here. I'll go with her.
It's too late now.
Fine. Angela's too salty. Let's
Sugar,
get Camber, and I need Anthony, who's already at the bar. All right, Anthony's taking a much-deserved break.
I like your Heelys, Camber.
Camber and Emily on the mic at the same time.
All the other girls were doing skating across, so I had to Heely across at least once for the night.
I'm a little jealous. I don't have my Heelys anymore. I got rid of them because you couldn't use them indoors anywhere.
Yeah, I just, don't listen to the rules. They can't stop me from healing.
The older I get, the more I'm like, why did I ever listen to anybody who told me anything?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Means nothing.
I didn't see anything about Heelys.
Nope. They got to wear skates. I have 3 fewer wheels.
Just make
6 fewer wheels.
Make up a derby name and tell Brennan you're a derby.
That's what I should have done. Not the same though.
Go sign the waiver. Make me feel better.
Okay. I'm pretty skilled.
All right. Manic Pixie's our champion. So Emily, why don't you interview Manic Pixie?
Okay.
And Camber.
Yeah. Since we are the victors. Victory.
Yeah, Chris was telling us earlier that you kind of had bad luck with being paired with really good people and not.
Yeah, it's kind of become a consistent theme with me in free play. It's like, oh, I'm going to put you with the world champion. Then we get like 4th. It's like, you know.
He was like, and she's a really good player too. We're like, I guess it's just some
I'm
sort
really
of
not
fluke.
that good of a player. He keeps claiming that, but it's not true.
I would trust it if it comes from Chris. How do you guys feel?
I feel great. I am really excited that we went on Snail. I think
Yes,
that's a first.
that's like a good,
that was
like,
unexpected.
rude victory.
Yeah, it was very exciting, and I think it's a good comparison to roller derby. Sometimes slow and steady it wins the race. So
it's true.
It's a good motto.
It was a very stressful last few games having to play back to back, and then them trying to switch sides on us because they knew that the blue side was the best side, but it was okay. The blue was within us.
Blue is a state of mind.
Yeah, blue is a state of mind, so they couldn't take it away from us.
Yeah,
we still won.
I was
Team
like,
Blue.
I definitely still lost on both sides. So I was like, I don't see the difference. But
There is
everyone
no
keeps
difference.
saying.
There is no difference, but you know, you can try
and
to
there's
claim
nothing wrong with the snail victory. I feel like that's also the hardest victory to get because it
really
is
is.
so slow.
it is so slow.
And
You have to just trick people into not paying attention to it. So it's like it's really a game of distractions, and then the snail just kind of happens to win. Ooh, yeah, honey pot. Sweet, and all the quarters are going to charity from the honey pot. Super
Okay, so I'm drawing from
coolio.
the honey pot.
You're trying to gather as many
This is very
quarters
heavy.
as
In
possible.
one
This is
hand,
surprisingly heavy.
Oh wow!
Okay.
grab as many
As
quarters
many as you can with one hand.
Okay.
So whichever is your bigger hand.
Okay.
I don't think that.
There you go.
And that will be donated to charity. Let's see how much it is. Chris is going to count it out.
Our official accountant
Yes,
is going to
he's very good at
slowly
that.
pair quarters.
Also, I'll mention that we both counted out all the quarters for the Extra Life tournament, and it turned out to be like $167
Oh, wow.
or $170. It's crazy.
That's a lot. All going to charity, so we all know it's a good thing. Because we here at Free Play like our community. So it's not just about video games. It's
And we
about
love children.
helping people.
That sounds weird. That sounds weird.
It's all about the children.
Our last charity donation went to
Oh gosh, our computer
Cook
is.
Children's.
Oh, we're trying to
in
get video of
Dallas,
us counting
or DFW.
quarters.
Tarrant County.
Tarrant County specifically.
The best county.
Aaron was here earlier.
Lies. I think Denton is the best county.
We have at least
I live
$20
here,
here, so.
Many,
And a penny.
Many quarters. Yeah, and a random penny. That who knows how that ended up in there.
That was my question when we were counting out dimes, quarters, and pennies last time. There's still quite a bit in there.
$22.26.
Wow.
Awesome.
Huzzah.
That's a lot of money.
For the charity. What are we doing with all of this? Is it all going back in? And 26 cents.
No.
There's a penny.
There's a rogue penny.
The penny was in the handful, so it counts.
This happened before, by the way.
So, had you both played Killer Queen before the tournament?
I have. I'm always a berry grabber, so you know. I think next time I'm willing to. I think
Warrior
I'm ready
up.
to step it up. Maybe try being a warrior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm learning from the best here.
I'm not the best warrior. I played for like 5 hours straight at A-Con this year, and that was the first time I'd ever played under the tutelage of Chris Delp, who was my queen the entire time, and we just like killed every random group of people that came up to play. We just like destroyed their team. So I learned a lot about doing more than just burying. He taught me a lot about doing the warrior, but I'm not very good at hovering. That's like my struggle. Like I was never good at joust because I was never good at like staying above, and that's like the entire purpose of this game. So it's a little bit of a struggle for me, but I'm learning.
Yeah.
I'm trying. I enjoy the game, so it seems vaguely worth it. I feel like I should move this back because I'm just talking into the abyss, and I can't. There we go.
There's people.
Oh, now a face. Oh, there we go. Can't lose our pretty faces.
I was gonna say hovering is also the hardest part for me. For some reason, I just can't tap that button fast.
Like I feel like I'm either too low or I'm like bouncing off the ceiling. Like I can't
Yeah.
keep a consistent like height in the middle. So I think it's just I'm not very good at knowing how many times to click to stay.
There's
So
surprisingly
it's a struggle.
a lot of technique to Killer Queen.
Yeah.
Especially considering there's only a joystick and one button.
Yeah, and even like the mechanics of the queen are very different too. So I had never played queen, and I tried doing it once, and like the way she hovers and moves is completely different, and I was just like, nope, can't do it.
Well, and I found this
is
time
really hard.
that you can kind of trick someone, warrior or queen, into guessing where you're going to go, or like
Yeah.
jumping down too quick, or staying and hovering when you're moving. So there's
Yeah.
a lot of strategy
Yeah.
from all different positions.
Yeah, and you getting to like, if you can kind of get on top of them, you can bounce off of them, which will bounce them away from you, and then you have like an
Yes.
extra second to then try to jump somewhere else.
Yes.
So
Sure.
yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning in to Free Play Arcade on Twitch.
Thank
To watch the
you.
Dallas Derby Devils play with a bunch of free play people at Free Play
Yep.
tonight.
We
had
do
a
it
blast.
a lot.
Yeah.
Like every month. We're gonna do another one in January.
Yes.
So highly recommend people come out. You can be, I'm pretty sure a couple of the people that were on our team that won had never played before until tonight.
That was true.
So even if you don't know what you're doing, you can come
We're
out
happy
and
to help.
yeah, you can learn and oh gosh, our power is going out. Okay, bye.
Bye.
And we got cut out.
Thanks for watching. See you later. Yeah. Are we all still here?
All but Mahir. Angelica.
Do you want me to take the picture?
If you'd like us to
Yeah,
be in front of Killer Queen.
Better at it? Probably.
Good game.
It's off, so let's just do it here with that in the background.
With this in the background.
See if you would mind.
Okay.